Hello. How is it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? I'm excited. I'm excited for some MPW because I have sort of an idea of what I want to do. So, hopefully you guys are excited as I am to get into this. Of course, because we play the 3-minute ads, I'm really on sort of top of everything. I know, like, I have everything booked already, so don't even, like, worry about that. So we'll be able to get into it, like, super easy. No. I am terrible, and I literally sat here watching a YouTube video while the ads ran, completely forgetting that I needed to, do that. So. But I do have all the matches written out for what I want. I just need to make sure we're on the right week. I need to this down a little bit. Keep looking at the wrong one. Oh, I do need. I kind of forgot. I might just add that at the end. In my booking, I forgot that we need to do the Openweight Championship, which I'm pretty sure I have it written down properly. Where I've written it. In this book, so it's in this one. I need to write these down. Okay, Usino is the Openweight champion, so I have to give them their Openweight championship. And then also I need to grab Cheat Engine up. Here, any budududuns, that's my side, not your side. Okay. Okay. I'll double check something actually. Okay. Let me back out of this real quick. Oh, I gotta remember to give that. Let me back out of that. And then as much as I've been hearing a lot of bad things about the new WWE game, I know it's going to be a lot better for just organizing things. I feel like just having that intergender option is going to make me excited. Though I'm kind of worried because I'm pretty sure it seems like you can't change certain things about like custom images, so hopefully that doesn't become an issue. And then, get this chat open. Set up predictions. Alright, let's just jump right into the first match. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and we are here to kick off this Thursday night or Thursday afternoon or whenever you're watching this with UnchainedAwesome. So we are starting up the first sort of preliminaries for the opportunity to get a shot at the Icon of the Idol Division Championship in this upcoming Carnal Chaos Premium Live event. We will have 4 matches of singles bouts leading to 2 weeks from now to have fatal 4-way matches. We'll explain a little bit as the match goes on, but we will see who is the second entrant of this, and it's gonna be an interesting match as the bosses upstairs might have a sick sense of humor as Unchained's own teammate, partner, friend, Gaelic Angel, one half of the Fallen. I mean, they haven't been around with each other for a while, but towards the end of Season 1, they said we need to draw a line in the sand, say who is our allies, who are our enemies, and they decided that this was who they were going to align themselves with. And it seemed to help Angel get that Icon Division Championship, having someone in his corner. But when it's one-on-one, all everyone for themselves, business for themselves, we'll see how much they put on the line to take out their friend, their partner. UnchainedAwesome versus Gaelic Angel. So in this match, the winner of this match will go to a fatal 4-way 2 weeks from now to determine one of, or actually 2 of, the contestants in the fatal 4-way for Carnal Chaos. The loser of this match will go to what I like to call loser's bracket, and will go into their own fatal 4-way. The winner of that match will be the last participant of the Carnal Chaos Championship match. Knee strike from that unprotected knee from Unchained. As Angel wobbles to his feet, Chain gets him in the corner. DDT. It's been the GOAT out the gate. Just punishing Angel's head. You don't need an ibuprofen after that. Angel back up, ducks the drop toe hold, I think. Elbow drop, or elbow to him. Ripcord knee again, striking the chin, going for a cover again. It looks like Chain has no senses of loyalty in this match. He's willing to just put that knee to the jaw of Angel to get this title opportunity. It's been a while since Unchained has had a title opportunity, let alone a championship in MPW. So you know that this man is probably getting desperate. Angel, not so much. He's got a couple championships under his belt. Leg lariat off the middle rope. And now, of course, the cockiness of Chain. Just showboating in the ring, showing absolutely no worry for his opponent, which might be his own doing. His own undoing. If he's not going to take Angel seriously, that's when he's going to just come out right from under you, sweep your legs, and take the advantage. Kick out at 2 for Chain. Like I said, any moment you want to give your opponent something could easily completely turn around the entire match. Sends Angel up and over. And Chain's going to follow through the middle ropes onto the floor. Ooh, that left hand rocking him. Now the chops. Angel ducks under. Ooh, flattens him. Chain hasn't seen an Icon Division Championship since Season 1. Angel was the first to dethrone the champion in Season 2 for his first championship. I believe both have only gotten 1 championship. I can check that with my notes as Angel gets in. Chain clotheslines him as he gets into right through the ropes, barely giving him enough time. No, Unchained's a 2-time champion, actually. Excuse me. Angel going up top. I feel like we do see him sometimes catch air on the top rope. It's usually diving over the ropes. Or a springboard. 2 count. The size difference definitely goes in Angel's favor. Booty popping moonsault. The height and weight advantage definitely goes in Angel's favor. To Chain. He's going to have to use everything else to get an advantage. You can't overpower your opponent that just has a power advantage. So you'll have to use your athleticism and your speed and maybe grappling to take Angel down. Though Angel is quite unorthodox, you never really know what to expect. Needy T, yeah. Takes Angel down to the center. Angel's trying to roll, trying to stir back up. Chain not giving him a moment to breathe. Uppercut. Clips him with the right hand. Hooks over the arm. God's last gift in the center of the ring, dumping him on his neck. Chain, though, you have to pay attention to your opponent. Chain playing possum. Kick out at 1. Chain's back up. Misses the drop toe hold. Angel, that might have been the biggest miscalculation of Chain's career. No. Gets the elbow onto the jaw. Tries to get the knees to the gut. Back and forth. Drop kick reversed. Picks him up for a pulled big boot. Angel's going to try and roll to the outside. Chain raring to go. Cannonball over the top rope. Chain diving and hits the mark. Pushes him off. As they continue to brawl on the outside, of course, the referee counting to 10. You can only count to 10. Or once they have till the count to 10 to get back into the ring. Chain going up top. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Chain go for anything on the top rope. Elbow drop. And that might not be the only thing he's going for in the high rent district. At the very top, flying sheepdog headbutt collides in the center of the ring again. 1, 2, kick out by Angel. Chain might not be done yet. Angel back up onto his feet. Drop kick rocks Chain. A drop kick to the side. Wants to prevent him from getting out of the ring. Rolls him up. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Thinking that drop kick might have caught Chain off guard. He looked a little bit dazed from that strike. And now Angel takes momentum back in. Picks him up and flattens him. And now taking it slow, just working over the legs of Chain. And a dropkick. I thought he was maybe going for a snapmare. Chain's trying to get onto his feet. He does not want to be on the ground right now. Pulls himself into the corner. A little bit too short. What is Angel looking for up on the top rope to Unchained Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Chain's back up though. Picks him up onto his shoulders. Cartwheel and a basement clothesline. Oh my god, nearly putting Angel inside out. And that might not be the last clothesline Angel sees tonight. Chain Maker! 1, 2, 3, and Chain is one step closer to an Icon Division Championship match. He will be in the winner's bracket Fatal 4-Way when it comes in 2 weeks from now. But don't fret if you're a fan of Angel. He will still have one opportunity in the loser's bracket to pick up a win. Chain, I mean, a pretty aggressive side of Chain was showing absolutely no hesitation when taking off the head of his teammate. Maybe that fire is relit under Chain's butt and he will get that opportunity because there's 3 people that will get a shot at both Idol and Icon Division championships. Let's move on to the next match of the night. No. All right, let's get into the next match. After that match from the Icons, we will move on to the Idol Division #1 contenders, qualifiers, prelims, if you will. Unchained and Angel, of course, moving on into their separate brackets. Everybody has multiple opportunities at a championship, but you want to be in that winner's bracket because it is a fatal 4-way between the 4 winners of the next 2 weeks, and the top 2 contenders in that elimination match will qualify for the championship. And speaking of champions, it is the current and reigning, newly crowned openweight champion, Usaino, MPW's own Bunny Bean Usaino. The MPW openweight champion, dethroning Garreth Unported in his 2nd title reign and earning themselves a championship. I mean, Usaino has shown a different side. That was a very dominant championship match, a very aggressive side of Usaino. We've seen a whole new personality from Usaino. Could this be the push that they need? They have to defend this championship. They have to defend this championship before the next Premium Live event, and then if they can do that, they have to defend it at the next Premium Live event, which is Carnal Chaos coming up. So they do have a long road ahead of them, but if they could do it, if they can retain the championship twice, they could potentially be the first ever MPW champion that has ever held 2 belts. Another tidbit of information here is a lot of openweight champions that get that Icon Division championship match. Not all of them. It's not a guaranteed thing, but a lot of them trade in that championship, some people like to call it, where they'll go into their openweight championship match, they'll lose, and then they come out on top in the Icon or the Idol Division championship. I believe it's happened to Drag, for sure. I'm trying to think of who else. Definitely happened to Drag. Rocky, I think, as well. There's definitely a lot of people that have had that openweight champion that's just been a transitional championship to the world champions. If Usaino can do it, they'll be the first dual champion in MPW history. No one has held more than 1 belt at a time. And with the inclusion of the tag belts, it could be a shorter time than we predict. Speaking of someone that has had a little bit of a fire lit under them, and someone that could thrive in this particular instance of the Idol Division Championship, It is none other than the veteran herself, MamaInu, the veteran of the ring. When it comes to wrestling, MamaInu is skilled, is knowledgeable. But when it comes to these championship matches, MamaInu always comes up the bridesmaid, never the bride. This is an opportunity for 3 competitors to have a shot at some of the most dominant champions we've had in history of MPW. So, especially for the Idol Division, you're going up against the Idol Division champion that's almost held the championship for an entire year at this point. This could be the biggest risk to Rize's championship in the longest time, and it could be an opportunity, one of the biggest opportunities for someone who hasn't gotten that championship, like Usaino, like MamaInu, like Tyranno Maximum. It could be an opportunity for those people to get their shot at the Idol Division Championship. MamaInu, though, is not someone that goes down without a couple punches, getting their licks in. I think this might be an uphill battle for MamaInu against the newly crowned openweight champion, but I would never count out the mother of multiple pups, because the one job that's more that's more tasking on your body than wrestling in the ring is definitely being a mother and bearing children. That's got to be not only the most physically taxing and emotionally taxing thing that anyone's done or anyone can do in their life, but it's such a beautiful thing. Double stomp! Ooh, onto the side. It looks like it clipped MamaInu's arm a little bit as well as the ribs. That's also kind of a risky maneuver for Usaino, because it could so easily land on the arm of MamaInu and twist your ankle. In a match like this, I don't know how often wrestlers will consider the damage to their own body that the attack could potentially do. MamaInu pulling at the nose and mouth of Usaino. But also, a lot of the riskier moves can be a little bit more effective, like putting your whole weight on someone's chest. That's going to hurt. But it's so easily you could just snap your ankle, twist it, put yourself out of the match, or even win the match, but then not be able to continue in the number 1 contenders tournament or number 1 contenders match. Usaino going off the ropes, dropping the knee. The bun knee. That's, I don't know why I didn't, that's such a better name for any, Usaino might be debuting a new move later. Oh, through the middle ropes. DDT over the top. Slingshot DDT. Actually, I'm saving that for someone else. Hooks the leg. On Usaino, get a kick out of 2. Now busting with that boot. Boot scraped against the forehead of Usaino, busting them open. German suplex, no. Reversal arm drag by Usaino. Holding on. This has just been a stiff, hard-hitting match right now. Neither one taking advantage over the other one. Trying to get their shots in when they can. MamaInu pulling. Usaino trying to get her into that, trying to get them into that corner for the timeout, for a timeout. Ooh, a big chop, running chop off the rope, and a basement drop kick to the side of the head, clipping that right ear of MamaInu, or that left ear of MamaInu. Kick out 2 could disorient the pup. Might be hearing ringing all night, and it's not just from the bell. Usaino now looking to potentially dive up and over, catching MamaInu with that leg to the head, a somersault right over the top, and a knee strike, bouncing MamaInu's head off the concrete. Of course, Usano is going to be completely fine, just kicking MamaInu's head into the pavement. The padding's only going to protect from so much. This time MamaInu gets out, but Usano is going to thrive on the outside as the openweight champion. MamaInu giving them what for, but Usano sends them into the barricade, and of course, a countout victory is a victory. A win's a win, as they say, so you want to be careful on the outside, because you never know if your opponent's going to just leave you out there. Usano with the educated feet. Usano's going to send MamaInu back into the ring, doesn't want to get a countout. And Usano might just have MamaInu right where they want them. Eyeing them up for a bunny hop and Pele kick, and MamaInu just got, looks like she got struck. Two. Ooh, that, I don't know what was in that kick, but it definitely sent shockwaves through MamaInu. This could be the nail to put it away. Bunny hop, or bunny stomp. 1, 2, kick out of 2, MamaInu. Like I said, won't go down without a fight. Holding on, but you can see that hard breath, the bunny stomp, taking a lot out of there. Is there just going for a second one? No. Usano looking for something different. And a drop kick. Off the top. MamaInu is breathing hard. She's got to find something if she wants to win. DDT, trying to pick up speed, trying to get some momentum. MamaInu hesitating. Hesitation can lose you the match. MamaInu lines them up for a chop right to the chest. Trying to pull Usano back over to these ropes. What can MamaInu be thinking? Flattens them. And now just working over the limbs of MamaInu, stomping on her. MamaInu gets back up, blocks the forearm. MamaInu's definitely playing a little bit more conservatively, trying to retain as much stamina as they can. Back elbow. It definitely looks like MamaInu's, the wear of the match is affecting her movements right now. Kick to the gut, though. She's still fighting, and a smack to the face. Now just choking out Usano. That aggressive side showing once again from MamaInu. Scratching the back with the Shiba claws. MamaInu spinning neck breaker. Usano trying to roll out of the ring. They do. MamaInu, I don't know if this is a smart strategy, but going to the top rope. To the outside, cross body, and it connects. The risk paid off. The risk was rewarded by MamaInu. Now a little bit of the taste of their own medicine punch to the face. As Usano rolls across the floor, again another punch. Stomping on the elbow. The longer this match goes, that more that cut's going to open on Usano's face. What is MamaInu looking for? Powerbomb! I thought she was going for a Canadian Destroyer, to be honest. MamaInu letting her presence be known to Usano. Into the barricade! A fist into the barricade. 7. MamaInu might take the count out. No, MamaInu is not gonna take that count out. Could that be potentially something that cost their match? Should they have not taken mercy on Usano as they sweep the leg? MamaInu send it back into the ring. Usano is looking a little bit worse for wear, but this could be the last thing they need. The body stomp, no! It's like half connected, but MamaInu got out of the way. MamaInu wasn't able to capitalize. It was such an awkward position. Usano didn't get all of it. And Usano bunny hopping. Penguin kick connects. Shoulders down to the center of the ring. MamaInu's got nowhere to go. Oh, and Usano asserts their spot into the winner's bracket. The winning Fatal 4-Way 2 weeks from now. Giving them 2 opportunities. A 50% chance of making it to the Fatal 4-Way at Carnal Chaos. MamaInu had the shot, nearly got it, but just didn't get out of the way quick enough. Usano didn't allow her to capitalize, and the openweight champion could be the future Icon Division champion. The blood dripping, just covers the face of Usano as we'll move on to our semi-main event of the evening. Gonna keep on bleeding. Heart keeps racing. That was a close match, man. I don't know when MamaInu is gonna get their time in the sun, man. MamaInu deserves a title shot, man. Semi-main event of the first show. We still have 2 more shows after this. So 2 more matches in this show. So 10 matches total, including this one. Let's get into it. Hope. To cap off the Icon Division, to see who will be joining Unchained or who will be joining Angel in either Fatal 4-Way, it is TheSleepyPengu, who got pretty screwed out of the Icon Division Championship last month at our previous Premium Live event. TheSleepyPengu had a shot, was in the triple threat for the Icon Division Championship #1 contendership, got his way through the #1 contenders tournament, only for him to go up against 2 members of the coalition, B.A. Tycho and Greg, which Greg nearly won the championship, to be fair. Greg would end up going to win that #1 contenders tournament, nearly winning the championship, but unfortunately miscalculated the spear, hit the ref. So maybe this could be Sleepy's opportunity at getting that shot once again that, I mean, he definitely deserves. Sleepy is a former 2-time Icon Division champion, and someone that has been showing his skills, but just hasn't quite gotten there, is the Stone Dog of MPW, Potato. This is going to be, I think, a bit more of a methodical paced match. More grappling, more heavy strikes. But Potato has been really just out of all title conversations. We haven't seen Potato really in anything. Can Potato pick this up? Of course, the fortunate thing for these one-on-one matches is the losers still get an opportunity. They will be put in their own Fatal 4-Way match. However, the winners have 2 opportunities to get into the championship match. The losers only have the winner of that match being able to move on to the championship match. So, getting that win... Ooh, big head kick from Sleepy. You want to be able to pick up the win here, because that gives you nearly a 50% chance of making it to the championship match. This is going to look more like an MMA match brawl or something. Underhooks, butterfly takeover. Sleepy going up top. I don't know if you've ever seen a penguin fly. Referee better get out of the way. But Sleepy thinks against it. As Potato sends him to the outside. I mean, I don't know what Potato's thinking, what Potato's strategies are. He's a little bit of a dark horse when it comes to MPW. Gonna pull him in for the bear hug. I mean, those big, strong arms wrapped around you. Who wouldn't be pleased? Sleepy certainly isn't as he smacks his way out of that. Potato has held no championships in MPW. Not an openweight championship, not an Icon Division championship, not a Tag Team Division championship. So you know that Potato is fiending for these championships, but he's just been regulated to the mid-card. Really just not in those title conversations. Kick out of 2. Nearly losing their opportunity right here. But they've been showing recently that they might just have what it takes to be a champion. You know, a lot of the criticism for Potato was that he was too green, too new. Spinning somersault kick. He was too green, he was too new, he just didn't know the business. But now that he's been in the business for so long, you know, if you can't swim, you're gonna drown. And Potato's got to show that he doesn't have floaties on. Sleepy going to the middle rope. Potato getting up to his knee. Sleepy constantly going up to the turnbuckle. Not quite. Oh, Sleepy hold. The Sleepy hold spins him around in the center of the ring. Potato can fade. He's got nowhere to go. Gonna roll through. Barely getting out of that. Sleepy keeps going to these turnbuckles, but is thinking against it. That could be a correct calculation, or it could be... Oh my god, a belly-to-belly over the top rope! Could be a miscalculation, or it could be a smart decision-making if Sleepy's not confident, but then just don't go up there. Sleepy has him up on his shoulders. Go to Sleepy! A little bit close to the ropes, but Potato might be out. 1, 2, kick out at 2. He didn't need the ropes. Potato and Sleepy collide, but Sleepy's the one that go up to come out on top, and now going up top, TheSleepyPengu headbutt off the top rope. Taking one out of Chain's book. 1, 2, kick out at 2. I don't know if you're gonna want to headbutt someone that's known as the Stone Dog of MPW. Sleepy going back up, no hesitation this time. Elbow drop to the back, landing right on Potato's spine. Sleepy butterfly power bomb. Potato has been dazed, but he's back to his feet. Just took so much punishment from Sleepy as they meet on the outside. Double choke bomb to the floor. Potato's got to have to do a lot of catching up if he wants to win this match, or he's got to pull out something big. Busting Potato open on the floor, and a knee to the temple. 4 count. I could definitely see one of these two maybe getting a count out loss or victory. I mean, Potato might need to take that if he wants to win. I was gonna say it could potentially be. Potato gets around, right hand rocks him, headbutt. Like I said, I don't think you want to headbutt the Stone Dog of MPW, because nobody wins in a headbutt other than Potato. Sleepy could be knocked out. No, he gets back up onto his feet. He does look dazed. In the corner, gets the knees up. Monkey flips him out of the corner. Sleepy, or Potato rolling to the outside. Sleepy going up top again. This time, going to the floor. Crossbody, MamaInu style. Pulling out a lot of what we saw earlier. Sleepy showing his versatility. He's going to hook Potato on the outside, but of course, this isn't going to... You can't tap on the outside. So this is just wearing Potato down. Referee's discretion on how fast they want to count on the outside. There's usually sort of a basis of how quick or how slow. But of course, if the referee sees that, hey, let's let them fight. You know, if they're fighting, if they're sitting on the outside, they're going to be counting quick. But if they're fighting, might as well. Drops the back of the neck onto the knee. Potato has been taking a lot of punishment, but it really doesn't seem like it's affected him all too much. Gonna help Sleepy up to his feet. What a nice guy. Oh, spins him around. Tries to go maybe for the German suplex or the potato plunge. Sleepy catches him. Back body drop. Sleepy has Potato up on his feet. Goes for something. Potato has it scouted. Potato doesn't want to get hit by any more big moves because that could spell the end for him. Scoops him. Both arms hooked for the belly to belly. Potato trying to move Sleepy away from the ropes. Wants to make sure that he's in prime pinning position as he looks around for the potato plunge. Sending Sleepy to a potential night's rest. Kick out of 2. Potato now working over the legs. Sleepy trying to get to the ropes. Gonna use the ropes to get to the feet, but doesn't want to be staying inside the ring just in case. Potato brings him back in, says you ain't going anywhere. And a right hand busting Sleepy open. I don't know how often we see Potato go up to the top rope, but this is a rare occurrence. Potato big splash! Hooks the leg deep. 2, kick out of 2. Had that leg hooked deep. Potato wants that shot at the Icon Division Championship. Hooks him, though. Shoulders down. 2 count nearly. Even with a busted nose, Sleepy nearly takes it. But could this be enough? Gets him finally up onto his shoulders for a second time. Go to Sleepy! He's got no ropes around a Potato. Might be out of it. And Sleepy will be moving on with Unchained to the winners' Fatal 4-Way in 2 weeks' time. Sleepy got screwed out of a championship opportunity. Sleepy got screwed out of a championship opportunity last time, but will he get screwed out of this one? We'll have to see as we will move on to the main event of the night to see who will be joining Usaino in the #1 contenders winners Fatal 4-Way. Of course, if you're a fan of Potato, he will be joining Angel in the losers bracket. 2 weeks time we will see the #1 contenders picked. See you guys in the main event. How's it going, Rize? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Fight to the collapse. I fell asleep awkwardly in a chair. Ooh, I hope your back feels good. I hope your back's not hurting. I fight till Ugh. Back is okay. It's my neck. Oh, yes. I've been having neck issues all week. I'll live through it though. That's fair. Yeah, I think this is like, you know, ranked ranked problems. I think this one's probably ranked low. But yeah, I've been having such bad like upper back and neck issues recently. It's because I'm sitting terribly in my chair. All right, let's get into the main event of the first show. This first show is kind of blown by quickly. It's still a problem? Absolutely. It's still a problem. It's just an added thing. Let's hope it's not the straw that breaks the camel's back. Okay, let's get into the final match of the night for the first night. Who will be joining Usaino and who will be joining MamaInu in their Fatal 4-Way matches? I know if I'm TeaTheShiba, I'm definitely going to want to get into that winner's side of that Fatal 4-Way. Not only because it gives you that 50% opportunity to be a champion, but also that you don't want to be in the loser's bracket with your own mama and have to eliminate your mother to get the championship opportunity. TeaTheShiba was the last Idol Division champion over 280 days ago. Could this fighting force of 3 people be enough to put out Rize? Speaking of former champions, ShmeepsWorld will be T's opponent tonight. I mean, Shmeeps hasn't had a Idol Division championship in a while. I do say that this could potentially be the highest opportunity to dethrone the Idol Division champion in the longest time, but when it comes to matches that are unlikely for them to win, Rize did win the Elimination Chamber. Like, that has to mean something. But Shmeeps hasn't seen the... Shmeeps was the second Idol Division champion of all time and hasn't seen it since. Never letting go in Season 1. That was literally 20 weeks. MPW wasn't even a month old when Shmeeps had the championship for the first time. Of course, Shmeeps has seen other gold in their career. The Openweight Championship to be one of them. They've been in contention for the Tag Team Championship, but they have not won that one. Imagine just going for a pedigree right off the bat. Shmeeps says no Alabama Slamma. If T can get into the championship match German suplex, they could get the ultimate revenge on Rize. A deadlift German by Shmeeps. Oh my god! T finally getting back up onto their feet. We saw MamaInu early tonight. Didn't have much luck against Usaino. So we'll have to see if T can do what her mother couldn't. Move on to the winner's side. Get that 50% chance of a championship opportunity. Hooks the leg, Dragon Screw leg whip. There's a cover on Shmeeps. 2, kick it at 2. Shmeeps ducks the clothesline DDT, Tilt-A-Whirl DDT. Spinning T around, maybe for another German. No, inverted. Fuckbuster! Hooks the leg. It doesn't, I don't know if, I mean, T's neck must have been turned up, but I was like, it does not look like T's shoulders are down, but referee has a better angle than he sent on off the middle rope, over the top, and to the floor. Looks like it did some damage to Shmeeps, but it did land its mark. Chopping Shmeeps. Oh my god, lighting the chests. Right kill it. Right punch, left kick. Suplex. A fancy suplex, making Shmeeps land on her arm. Five count. Shmeeps gets back into the ring. T sends Shmeeps into the corner. Working over the other arm this time. Doesn't know which one the critical roll is for, but is targeting either one. Putting Shmeeps in the corner. Ooh, knees. Like a punching bag. Just practicing their knees. In the Tree of Joey Lawrence position. Goes to meet them on the outside again. Shmeeps and T are both former openweight champions. They know what it's like to be on the outside of the ring. Tilt-A-Whirl DDT! We have yet to see a count-out loss or victory. And a double countout could potentially lead for the Fatal 4-Way to be a triple threat for the winners and losers bracket. Or makes the losers bracket a Fatal 5-Way. Booty popping moonsault onto the floor. 6 count. T might try to leave Shmeeps on the outside. No, breaks it up just like a mama. Ooh, facebuster. Pulled her down into the knees. He's back up. Spinning T around. On the floor. Bulldog gets reversed by the Shiba. She knows enough about bulldogs. Big discus, big boot! 5. Shmeeps might be out. But T does not want to win that way. Or she just wants to deliver more punishment on the outside. Shmeeps got her in a fireman's carry. Eyeing that barricade. Ooh, back first onto the edge of that barricade. Shmeeps going back into the ring now. Shmeeps going up top. Oh no, Shmeeps is hyping the crowd. T gets behind her. Off the rope, bumps him. Right hands from T. Step up into a Frankensteiner. Poison Rana. Spikes her. She just had to roll out to catch her breath. Get some fresh air. Sends her off the ropes. Drop kick. Dropping the momentum of Shmeeps. 2 to join Usaino in the championship, or in the number 1 contenders winner's side. Chops blocked, or chops dodged. Spinning over with that. Clipping her back onto the canvas, now targeting that unprotected knee, the unwrapped knee. Sending T into the corner. There's very few things Shmeeps does from here, and we could be seeing one of them. ShmeepsWorld looking to put it all on the line. Hooking the arm T, though. Reversing it. Sending Shmeeps to the floor. Or to the canvas. T up top all alone now. Standing Swanton bomb from TeaTheShiba. A ridiculous maneuver. Moonsault. And a clubbing blow to the back. Arm drag though. Shmeeps still alive. Neither one of these two wants to give up their spot. T's back up. Clothesline reversal though. Into a spinning around. Goes for like an arm bar, but gets caught in the ropes a little bit too close. Break it up in the ropes. Rope break. Break it up. I was just about to say it's one big move away to end this pedigree. T pushes Shmeeps further away from the ropes. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Shmeeps is still alive. T, though, for a second time. 2 times the charm. Pedigree. One, 2, 3, and T is going to join Usaino in the winners' Fatal 4-Way in 2 weeks' time, and Shmeeps will join MamaInu in the losers bracket. Shmeeps has 1 more opportunity. T has 2. TeaTheShiba could be seen pointing up at Rize's booth. Said, I was eyeing you. TeaTheShiba might just reclaim the Idol Division Championship, as we will see you guys next week for the last 4 members of both sides, the last 2 for each, respectfully. We will see you guys next week. I was Masu Pro Wrestlington. This was Masu Pro Wrestling. Stream's not over. The stream is not over. We still got 2 more shows to do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Oh, oh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Alright, well, I'm setting up stuff. Squawk! How's it going, Angel? Okay, let me see. T says hi, hello, T. I don't think I can add. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna add it. Fine, I won't be lazy. So I forgot that technically Usaino has to defend the openweight championship. So, I booked this sort of preliminary matches for the first 2 shows, the 4 matches, and then the 4 matches at the end, there's 2 matches each. So there's 4 matches. So this show is gonna have 5 matches. Because I forgot about the openweight championship. Alright, let me book. Also, I want to talk a little bit about WWE specifically because Riza, you brought up that you were like, if T wins this, you're really gonna be like John Cena and Orton, and I agree. But I want to talk about John Cena because it's crazy world we live in. If you guys aren't familiar with what's going on in WWE, John Cena's evil now. He said Hail Hydra. He said fuck them kids. So that's kind of crazy. But I'm not watching WWE ever really. I'm not watching WWE until Logan Paul is no longer on the roster. Is my reason to not watch WWE personally. So I'm probably only gonna watch clips online. But this is what I want. Him as a heel is weird, but a good weird. This is what I want. I want a John Cena that is like obsessed with I want a John Cena that's like obsessed, like he wants that final championship, you know? Like he needs that final championship. So he's just like, that's what he's honed in and focused on, right? And I want it to be like a thing where he's like throwing his morals away, trying to win. Like people say like he sold his soul to The Rock, right? Like I want that to be kind of how it is. But what I really want on top of that is what I want is John Cena to be the bad guy, right? And everybody's like, this is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to see John as the bad guy. But I want people like CM Punk, Randy Orton, maybe even Batista if they can get him to be like to be like all his rivals, all of the villains he took out, you know, fucking get Wade Barrett or some shit. Like just get everybody that he's had history with where they have been the villain, he's been the good guy, and they're trying to talk him down. You know? Punk has been killing it with his promos. I love Punk. He's been killing it with his promos. So like I want Randy Orton to be like, John, this isn't you, you know, like I want CM Punk to be like this isn't the guy that I fought, you know. You know, fucking anyone, Rob Van Dam. I don't know. Like so I want people to be like, I want the people that he's fought be like, this isn't the John I know, you know? That's what I want. The big problem with trying to book the Openweight Championship is I don't know who I want Usaino to face. I think I might do... fuck it. I mean, it's all randomly selected from either roster. As someone who's only aware of John Cena as an actor, I think it's cool he went bad. It shows his acting ability. Yeah, I mean, John was incredible as Peacemaker. So, like, I feel like he can do it, you know? And I really love that it's happening now, where it's sort of more of a like it's almost like Captain America joining Red Skull, joining Hydra, you know? Like it really feels like that. So I'm excited to see how it goes. The one thing though people are talking about that I find interesting is people are basically saying like you don't do all of this groundwork, you don't spend all of this time, all of this stuff for him to lose at Mania. So everybody's like he's gonna win. He's gonna beat Cody. And I don't know if that is gonna be the case. And I don't know if what I want, you know? Like I don't know if I want John to be the champion. Like a championship John heel run would be crazy. But like it would kind of be cool to see Cody win still. I don't know, but also Cody's been having the championship for a while, so maybe that's like maybe it's time for him to drop the belt, you know? Have John have a little run with it, you know, have some good matches and then drop it to someone new. I don't know. What makes you wonder if they had this plan years ago? Yeah, I don't know. It also does though very much seem like John's big final send off. Like he's like I'm a bad guy now. Like this is like because that's been the whole thing for like his career. Is everybody's like, when is John gonna turn evil? Like he's been a good guy forever. When's Cena gonna become like I want the Cena heel turn, right? And they've like memed about it and like talked about it, and it's like just never happened. And it's almost been like a thing of like, well, it's just never gonna happen, right? And so I feel like this is really like a lot of people like the Ric Flairs, you know, are always like, this is my last match. I'm never coming back to wrestling, you know, and then they have like 15 other more matches. So I like this feels like John's last run. Like it feels like John is not gonna be wrestling anymore. Maybe not even in like the wrestling world anymore. So it is kind of cool that they at least got that out of the way. Of like when is this gonna happen? You know, like when is this gonna happen? It's like okay, we'll finish off his career with it. But I feel like there's no way they don't have him redeem himself or something. Like there's no way he doesn't become a good guy at the end. That is something that I would be shocked at if he left on being a bad guy. I hope he wins and goes on a tyrannical championship run to eventually lose it to someone in his last match. Yeah, like I would love it if like that's the only way I feel like you make it really good is if he wins that, beats the record, and then you give it to someone new. Like you give it to I know Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble, so it's not like him, but like give him to someone like a young up like a fucking Braun Breaker or something, like you know, like a crazy thing. Give it to Joe Hendry. No, like give it to someone like up and coming that needs that push to be like I was the one that put John Cena out. Don't give it to a Baron Corbin, you know, don't ruin his legacy like they did Kurt Angle. Don't give it to like a random dude, you know? Because I feel like they like Kurt Angle's last match was with Baron Corbin. It wasn't very like it wasn't that it was bad. It was just wasn't like oh this is so meaningful. And then like Edge's last match in WWE was just like on SmackDown against Sheamus or something like that. And it was just like why? I love Tozawa. I would totally be in for Tozawa. I've been a Tozawa enjoyer since forever. Since before like the Alpha Academy stuff. Also, we've been talking your ears off, but I'm gonna run a 3 minute ad. So if you guys want to stick around after the ad, I'd appreciate it. If you want to just get up, do something. I'm probably not gonna do something. I might just scroll on my phone. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. Hope you guys are okay with that. I'm hiccuping. Uh, uh, na 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 na. Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll my phone. I'm gonna be bad. Holy crap. Oh. This might be I'm just like sitting here like this might be incredibly boring for anyone that's not watching an ad, but I'm just like I don't know how to fill I don't know how to fill time. I'm literally this is why I don't like running ads, is because I feel like my brain just shuts off. You know? So I just sit here and like I just sit here and my brain shuts off, so I hope it's okay. We'll figure it out. I still haven't really gotten a consensus. Nobody's exceptionally complained about the ads, so I guess we can keep running them, but I don't know. I don't know what's the right solution in this damnable world. Alright, we're back. I just got an ad for a TV show about old people having sex in French, followed by an ad for an anime streaming service. But I can't say fuck on Twitch. I'm just kidding. Twitch is like so stupid. Like Twitch has the worst ads. That's the fucked up thing too. Twitch has the worst ads. Like they're all weird and gross and stupid, and like so many people get them, and it's like what? Like I can't. If I showed that on stream, I'd get banned. There's people getting banned for ASMR. Like, but you're gonna show old people having sex? Whatever fucking Tom Clancy or whatever. That's not his name at all. I don't remember the CEO's name of Twitch. Let's look it up. And then we'll Dan Clancy, Tom Clancy. I think that's fucking like Rainbow Siege or something like that. Okay. Let's get into it. Oh, Frederick got to do the predictions. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington. And tonight, we're going to see the final two contenders for both the Idol Division winner and losers bracket Fatal 4-Way matches, say that 20 times fast, as well as the Icon Division version. So far, we have TeaTheShiba and Usaino, who have made it to the winner's Fatal 4-Way match for the Idol Division. And for the losers bracket, we have MamaInu and ShmeepsWorld. And we're going to start off tonight with B.A. Tycho's good little soldier, Balloonist. They are going to be one of the last people to enter that Fatal 4-Way. The winner of that Fatal 4-Way, the winner's bracket Fatal 4-Way is what we call it. The top two remaining people, the winner of the match and the one that is pinned last, will get that opportunity to be in the championship Fatal 4-Way. The loser's bracket is the winner of that Fatal 4-Way match will be the #1 contender to enter that. Those are the 3 people, and then the champion for the Carnal Chaos Fatal 4-Way. And if I'm Blueness, I'm not feeling too thrilled to see this behemoth lumbering her way down to the ring. It is MintyClovers. I think this might be MintyClovers' first opportunity at the Idol Division Championship. I mean, she may have been in Championship... she may have been in Championship #1 contenders before, but I don't know if she has really been into anything like this before. This could be MintyClovers' first opportunity at an Idol Division Championship, and could be their first Idol Division Championship. Like, MintyClovers is definitely a contender to take down the longest reigning Idol Division champion, especially in a Fatal 4-Way. But the size of MintyClovers will really put a target on her back. Under the under the control, if you will, of Empress Morgana, she has become larger and more mechanical. And she is the exact reason why I get to sit up in a booth and I'm not down there with the French-Canadian commentators table. This is going to be an uphill battle for Blueness, but Blueness has shown that, like, she is quite crafty. She's able to find her way out of sticky situations. I mean, Blueness was the last #1 contender up and over the top rope. Was the last #1 contender for the championship. Was unable to win, but made it all the way. Blueness, definitely a miscalculation. I'm not quite sure if she thought her wings would start flapping. MintyClovers spending a lot of time on the outside. Oh my god, that was really cool, Blueness, but unfortunately a miscalculation like that is going to do some damage. Probably landing back and neck first onto the concrete. I think Blueness is rethinking their career choices as they pull MintyClovers to the outside, breaking up the count, and now going to get back in the ring. Like I said, that sneaky little side of Blueness, knocking MintyClovers off her feet. I mean, not many people can do that. Hooks that arm in a suplex. Up and over. I was going to say, is MintyClovers going up top? Forearm. Ripcord forearm with that metal arm of MintyClovers. And now MintyClovers has her claws on Blueness and is not letting go. You know, Empress Morgana, these two both have probably something to prove, because you know Empress Morgana and B.A. Tycho aren't going to be taking losses lightly. Drop kick. Just swatted away like a gnat. Empress Morgana might be a little bit more aggressive than B.A. Tycho, but I've definitely heard B.A. Tycho screaming in the back at his stablemates about, you know, justice and all that, and being able to withhold it inside the MPW ring. Sweeps the leg. Big boy, sort of little shitty senton. I don't know how to describe it. Hooks the arm, tries to pull MintyClovers over to the ropes. What is, or pulls Blueness over to the ropes. MintyClovers showing that athleticism on the tightrope. Just showing off to the folks. I mean, at the end of the day, MintyClovers is some sort of like alternate timeline variant clone of ShmeepsWorld or something. And ShmeepsWorld is a performer. Maybe you can still see a little bit of that in MintyClovers. Uppercut and a double stomp. kick to the ground. I was thinking maybe another double stomp combination, but doesn't quite go for it. Blueness faking out the mind games. The mind games to MintyClovers. Trying to keep Beeps on their toes. I mean, Blueness has been putting up a strong fight against someone like MintyClovers. Kick at it, too. Oh, Blueness was going for something. Got the knee up from MintyClovers. Sorry, I was holding my breath. I was like, what is happening? I was enraptured. And got hit with a swift knee. Double choke bomb. The Blueness kicked back up. Spins. MintyClovers around. Forearm strike to the spine. Going for it again. Off the ropes. Inzagiri. Handspring Inzagiri. Blueness using her speed to her advantage. And a right hand. Double stomp, kicks him down. Another leg drop to the arm. 3 count. Blueness does not want to get a count out loss here. Doesn't even want to risk being on the outside with MintyClovers for too long. Was going for a natural 1. Completely whiffs it. And they're trying to push maybe her into the corner or up against the ropes. This time gets the elbow reversal. And a diving, leaping DDT. What is Blueness thinking in the corner here? Off the ropes. Blue Moon! Springboard Blue Moon from out of nowhere. 2. Oh! A near fall for Blueness, but the ref sees the hands on the ropes, the robotic hands, the fingies gripping around the ropes. Blueness going for Hurricane Rana. But MintyClovers not letting go! Jackknife! Power bomb! This might be the beginning of the end for Blueness. A snap suplex. Blueness back up on their feet, though. Gets blocked. MintyClovers spinning that arm around, lifting them up. No, Blueness. Oh, no, never mind. Not a reversal. Flips down. Now MintyClovers in prime position. No, maybe not. Clothesline. The hesitation. Over the head punches. Drop. Or double stomp. Oh, that was a critical, or not a critical, a natural 1 out of nowhere. But again, whiffs it. Just can't quite land that clothesline. MintyClovers back up. Right hand rocks Blueness. Fireman's carry. Blueness is fighting for her dear life. Blueness in the corner. Sets up for maybe a moonsault. Going for it. Doesn't get it. Lands on their feet. Catches MintyClovers as she rolls away. 2! Blueness nearly joining T and Usaino. Going back up top. Blueness might need one more big move. Blue Moon! Pretty close to the ropes, but I think, oh, rope break. You had to pull the ropes, the leg away from the ropes. No. Blueness looking to maybe dive to the outside. No. Just showing off in the ring. Overhead chop. DDT onto the floor. Horns meet concrete. And say, how do you do? MintyClovers is in a dangerous position. I mean, Blueness has hit a lot of big moves on her, but Blueness hasn't been able to get that win. Been able to do everything but pick up the win. Those long legs of ShmeepsWorld finally paying dividends, and when you're on the outside right now, Senton, they could leave Blueness out there for a count-out loss. ShmeepsWorld. Big boot! The bionic big boot. ShmeepsWorld gonna make it back into the ring at 7, so is Blueness. Right before the 8 count. Spins her around. Oh my god, the bionic elbow! No! Blueness! The bionic elbow from ShmeepsWorld. Kick out! Blueness barely holding on the rage inside ShmeepsWorld. ShmeepsWorld urging Blueness to stand up. Blueness on the apron, yet sent right in front of the French Canadian commentators table. Kip up. Blueness gonna roll back to the ring. Gotta keep an eye on ShmeepsWorld though. ShmeepsWorld picking them up on their shoulder, leaving them to dry. Goes for the cover. That might have just been enough. 2. Kick out of 2 though. Blueness not wanting to go home with a loss in our opening match of the night. Might I remind you, super kick to the leg at a reverse Shining Wizard or something, like a knee strike to the back of the head. I don't think I've ever seen Blueness hit something like that. Blueness sends them face first into the turnbuckle. Sends them out. Calls them over. Bait and switch with the legs up in the corner. Blueness drop kick. Blueness rolled up by ShmeepsWorld. 2 to steal it, No, kick out of 2. ShmeepsWorld nearly stealing that. The boot to the face. I mean, the exhaustion on Blueness. Blueness kick out at 1. Busting open Blueness under the mask. Don't ask me how I know. Knee strike. That might have been enough to knock out Blueness. Every desperation pin. Kick out of 1 again. Blueness is not saying die. It's going to have to be a little bit more than that, ShmeepsWorld. Saito suplex. ShmeepsWorld is looking to end it. Blueness might be on her last legs. Bionic elbows! To finish it! Blueness is down 1, 2. No, kick out at 2! Blueness holds on. Off the ropes. Moonsault inverted DDT. Barely connects with that. This is all for a shot at the winner's bracket. Fatal 4-way. Blueness up top. Once in a blue moon. Pull her away from the ropes. Pull her away. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Blueness is going to the winner's bracket. Blueness once again in title contention for the Idol Division Championship. Has a 50% chance to pick up a #1 contender's title shot. As we will move on to the next match. That was only our opening match. It can only get better from here on out as we will move on next. Holy. Dude, Blueness would not die. Holy. That was actually rad as fuck. The hell? What a crazy... That should have been the main event. Hindsight's 2020. That should have been the main event. All right. All right, let's get into the next match. Oh. After that match, I don't exactly know how you're going to be able to follow that. But the current, I believe, longest reigning Iconovision champion might just be able to pop it off. Zarataro looking to join the fellow winners in the winners bracket. There's 2 more shots at the winners and losers bracket, and you want to join it. We just saw in the last match what they're willing to do to put their bodies on the line to move forth to get this title opportunity. And I know Zarataro is not only prepared, but is willing to put that on the line. A former openweight champion, the former longest reigning Iconovision champion, looking to get that championship back. I mean, the longest reigning and arguably the most dominant champion we saw during his time as champion. Some champions, you know, they get that championship and they only show up for the championship matches. When it comes to picking up wins, I think Zarataro did it pretty heftily in all matches, championship or none. Another David versus Goliath, though I will say that Zarataro is not a small hamster. They are a big, beefy boy, but unfortunately for him, the opponent that he's going to go up against tonight is undoubtedly, absolutely, unmistakably, unquestionably a bear. A bear, the 1/4 of the coalition of humans against treachery. Lunas was able to pick up a win in the match previous to this one. Can a bear do it? A bear was the only member of the coalition to not win the last, not win their way into the finals of the last tournament for the #1 contenders. They got knocked out by Sleepy, both metaphorically and physically. So can a bear pull it out here against the hamster? I guess we're back on the nature channel, as we will see a bear versus a hamster. Zarataro versus a bear. Zarataro has definitely taken people out that are quite bigger than him. So I don't think this is going to be as much of a daunting task for Zarataro as some other people. But of course, we're talking about the bear. A bear that almost won the 30 participant battle royal in their debut match before they were even part of the coalition. They almost went to one more time, or see you next time, as a as the #1 contender for the Iconovision Championship in their debut match. I haven't actually gone back and watched, but I can almost assume that a bear has the most eliminations in MPW history in the Battle Royal. Sending the bear off the turnbuckles in the corner. Zarataro tries to get off the springboard, but doesn't. Gets caught with the bear behind him. Now getting the legs in the corner and a spinning kick to the head. Zarataro doesn't take too kindly of that. Fighting out of the corner with that DDT. Using his momentum and the bear's body to his advantage. Zarataro expertly going to be targeting the legs of the bear, taking out the center of gravity, and where his strength comes from is definitely partially in his legs. You want to be able to chop the tree at the trunk to get the most amount of wood and the easiest way to do it. 2 count, drop kick to the back of the head. We've only seen 1 double countout in MPW history. We could see one here tonight. Oh my god, bouncing the bear's head right off the barricade. Putting it right in that corner between the concrete and the barricade. Precision that you can only expect from someone like Zarataro. 5 count, they're halfway to the 10. You want to be careful, bicycle kick from the bear. Bear rolls in at 6, Zarataro falls in suit. The bear hyping himself up. Zarataro, oh my god. Spine buster. A crazy spine buster. It goes for the cover. 2 count already. Zarataro going for a little kick, doesn't quite connect. And now getting on the bear's nerves. Wrenching the neck. Now targeting the neck. I mean, like, I don't know if you want to just, I guess, cut off his airflow, but targeting the bear's neck, I think, is just going to piss him off. Ducks under, jumps over. Boo! Liver punch. Takes him down for the double stomp again. Zarataro going to the corner. All the way up top. Ham. Thank you, ma'am. The distance that he had to make to land that. Had to leap at least 5 feet. Probably even more, to be honest. Probably like 8 feet. And that's just 1 too many feet. Yeah! Cannonball over. Crash and burn, landing on his little ham tailbone. Gets sent into the barricade shoulders first. Targeting the joints, the shoulders, the elbows is a smart strategy, because if you can take out the elbow or the shoulder, like, that affects the whole arm. As I say, he's putting pressure on that shoulder. Hooks the arm, goes for the suplex. Stalling suplex. No, Zarataro slips out from under him. Working on the knee. Again, trying to chop the tree. 6. Seven gets back into the ring. Double stomp. Catches him off guard. Kaiju killer! Kaiju killer to the bear. 2. Kick out at 2. Barely. No pun intended. Gets that shoulder up. Sends Zarataro off the ropes. Ducks under. Jumps over. And bumps him. Oh! Leaping knee strike. Leaping lemurs. And now just toying with Zarataro like he's food. Eating people is not allowed in the MPW ring. He will be disqualified if he eats Zarataro. Just a punch to the head, a pause of fury. Ooh. Twisting Zarataro's legs up. I don't think I've ever seen the bear. It's like a figure 4 almost. Like a leg lock. Just working over those legs of Zarataro. And maybe the bear's looking to end it. Bear hug! Oh, bear hug! Zarataro had it reversed immediately. He had it scouted for a second time. Zarataro, Kaiju, killer! He's really close to the ropes, though. He might have rolled away. He's got to hook that leg away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3, and Zarataro. I mean, having to face someone with long legs is able to pick up the win. Zarataro barely. I mean, I don't want to say barely, but I mean, Maybe I will say barely, because it sounds funny now that I'm saying it. Barely making it through. But Zarataro will be joining Sleepy and Unchained in the winner's bracket, as the Bear is going to join Potato and Angel in the loser's bracket. Zarataro feeding the loser's bracket a hefty meal of bear jerky. And MPW, the sky's the limits, and anybody can achieve anything, including a hamster. Let's move on to the next match of the night. No way. When I bump to my head now. When I put my dead now. I want to put my demon to bed now. There's running from your past now. It's now or never, pushed it all. Now, alright, I don't need you here, and it just might lie wide awake. You know what? Actually, for future me, because I record or I edit these, I gotta remind myself. So this is week 49. MPW week 49 has 5 matches. I'm gonna leave that on my laptop because I edit these way later, and I will 100% forget that, and then it's gonna knock everything off course. They'll probably be, yeah, it will probably knock everything off course. I mean, I usually check the ending of the video to be like, see you guys next time, blah blah blah. So I'd probably know, because I wouldn't be saying see you guys next time after the fourth match. But all right, let's get into it. Oh, actually, let's not get into it. I gotta do the predictions. Okay, let's get into it. All right, it is time for a little bit of a bonus match tonight. On top of figuring out the #1 contenders going into each match, we are doing the open weight championship match. Who is randomly selected to challenge Usaino for their open weight championship? And that's none other than a former open weight champion in her own right, the holder. Don't let it fool you. She's been hiding it in the back. Do not let it fool you. The holder of the golden opportunity for the Idol division, GlitchyBasturds. Looking for a second openweight championship. I mean, if you can win this openweight championship, we were talking about Usaino. Usaino's already gotten to the winner's bracket of the Idol division. If Usaino can defend here, defend at the Premium Live event and then win the championship, they could become the first ever dual champion. But with Glitchy here, if Glitchy wins the Idol division or the openweight championship, she can cash in on the Idol division championship at any time, giving her an ultimate opportunity to become the Idol division champion. So she could easily sort of upset that and become the first ever dual champion. I don't know if Usaino is going to allow Glitchy to get this championship from around their neck. This is Usaino's first championship title. Actually, I don't know if this is Usaino's first championship title defense. I think Usaino might have defended the championship previously. Oh yeah, they defended against Angel as Good as Gold. I completely forgot about that. I forgot they didn't win it at a Premium Live event. They won it during an episode like this. Oh, okay. Right. I actually love it when I remind myself what the fuck is going on. But Usano this is Usano's second title defense of their first ever championship. This is why we write things down, folks. And they're going up against someone they have a little bit of history with, but it almost seems like their personalities and their what motivates them has swapped. We started out with Glitchy being sort of this queen of darkness, evil type lady. She's still scary, trust me. You don't want to get on the wrong side of Glitchy, but less of a actual monster human. And now Usano, MPW's own Bunny Bean, went from this cute, wholesome bunny to this gore bunny that is that has been a lot more aggressive, a lot more ruthless in their matches. And Usano's not getting any time off. So we're gonna see if this affects them in their #1 contender Fatal 4-Way match, but Usano's not getting any days off. They're gonna have to, they wrestled last week, they're gonna have to wrestle this week, and they're gonna have to wrestle next week. So that's either gonna keep the ring rust shaken off, or that's gonna wear them down, that's gonna burn them out. But if Usano can defend the championship here, they're one step closer to becoming a dual champion. Went from never holding a championship to potentially holding 2 in the span of a couple months. This could be one of the most important openweight championship matches for Usano. I mean, we saw Usano have some pretty aggressive matches as the openweight champion. Going up against Glitchy, though, could be a completely different story, because Glitchy is a behemoth the size of his... Another David versus Goliath match tonight. Can Usano pick up the win, pull it off, and retain the championship for a second time? If I remember correctly, but I will check the notes, 3 is the magic number when it comes to defending the openweight championship. It has been defended a maximum of 3 times by 3 different competitors. If Usano can defend it 2 more times, they will tie for the longest reigning... they might, I don't know if they will be exactly, I have to check the numbers, but they'll probably be tied for the longest reigning openweight championship. At least tied for the most offenses. Straight out the gate, Usano a little bit too short for that clothesline. Glitchy misses, but quickly reestablishes their position. Of course, if you guys don't know what an openweight championship match is, it is a falls count anywhere, anything goes match, meaning that weapons are legal, pinfalls and submissions outside of the ring are completely legal. You can basically do whatever you like. And if the ref starts counting, I will cry. All right. Sometimes the ref doesn't get the memo when it's an openweight championship match. It happened like once or twice, maybe, and it scarred me for life. Squeezing Usano's head like a zit. Trying to pop it is Glitchy. Like I said, Glitchy's visually may have changed, but physically and mentally, when she gets into this ring, she is just as dangerous as she was before. And as I said it earlier, pinfalls and submissions can count on the outside of the ring. Usano gets rolled up for a 1 count by Glitchy. The only other bright side to Usano potentially losing the championship here is that they don't have anything clouding their judgment going into the next match, going into the Icon Division championship matches. But of course, nobody wants to lose a championship. Nobody goes out wanting to lose. It might just be a tactical retreat choke toss. Glitchy just throwing Usano like a rag doll. Usually we've seen sort of the other way around in Usano's championship matches. But it looks like Glitchy is getting the drop on him. Uppercuts and chops, working the inside leg. Actually, that's not even an inside leg kick. I'm completely delusional. I'm pretty sure. Throwing them to the south of the French-Canadian commentators table. Usano back up with that over-the-top forearm. Goes for something, or over-the-top punch. Goes for something. Gets caught with a clothesline. Usano needs to find some steam. It seems like it's been glitchy straight out the gate. Float over DDT onto the floor, and like I say that, Usano bounces Glitchy's head off the concrete. Kick out at 1, though. It's way too early to call it. Usano is a great competitor on the outside of the ring, but it almost seems like the inside of the ring is where they want to be, because a lot of their big moves, like the bunny stomp and the bunny hop and Pele kick, is something really done in the ring with the turnbuckles around. They want that, but they do have down the rabbit hole that could be devastating on the outside of the ring. If they can lift Glitchy up, though. Usano wrapping Glitchy's legs around, pulling them back for a submission hold like a lion's tamer a little bit. At that knee on the back. Pushes Usano into the ring post. Spins Usano around. Sidewalk slam onto the concrete back first. I think we've seen Glitchy win with that. Chops and uppercuts galore. And a suplex, stalling suplex onto the floor. Usano's got to think of something big. Glitchy might just take the championship. Into the ring post again. Head first this time. Usano's back up, sling blade. Takes Glitchy down, pins her right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table, kick out of 2. Knee strike to the temple. Ran the foot across the neck and then dropped the knee again, busting Glitchy open. Usano might be in control here. Commentators curse, though I say that. Glitchy back up. It is a very dangerous position for you to be in, with Glitchy just fully ready. Kendo stick in hand. Ooh, knocks that kendo stick out of their hand. Sling blade. Rolls through and a drop kick again. Usano. Ooh, as I say that, Usano going up to the top, or as I said before, buddy stomp. Usano benefits from being in the ring, and Glitchy brought them home. 2-3 count. Glitchy brought Usano home into the ring for the bunny hop, or the bunny stomp. And Usano retains the Openweight Championship for the 2nd time in their career. One step closer to becoming the first ever MPW dual champion. We'll have to see if Usano can be one of the top 2 members of their Fatal 4-Way match next week. And we will have to see who is going to be the last person to join them, which will be the main event of tonight. We'll see the last member of the Icon Division Fatal 4-Ways next. That was actually, like, kind of poetic. Maybe it's more poetic to me, but only one person voted, so I'm going to give you guys the money back. If you guys want, feel free to put some points on the line, make some points. I always give them back if only one person does it, because it's kind of not fun, but that might change, honestly. I don't know. Actually, probably not, because there's no point. I wish they could let you, like, custom payout, because there's no point if one person votes and they lose, because or if they win, they get nothing. They get nothing else because they just get the pot, and if they lose, they just lose everything. So it's a really not a bet. It's truly just a gamble for no reason, like for nothing. But let's get into the next match of the night. All right, it's time for the semi-main event of the evening, and I'm on my game today as Greg is going to be the first entrant of this match. The silence is deafening as the Greg Nation cheers Greg's name, nearly winning the Icon Division Championship. He was the previous #1 contender, nearly getting that Icon Division Championship, just mistimed a spear, accidentally hitting the ref, and that just went downhill for him. Can Greg pull it up and come out on top again in this Fatal 4-Way? I mean, truly an unorthodox, unexpected person, a very creepy man who I don't like being alone with. And I don't like how he crawls on his fists like a gorilla snake or something. He doesn't use his... It's creepy to me. I don't like it. But the Greg Nation seems to love him. Has a little bit of a cult following, another member of the Coalition. We saw Greg's friend and tag team partner, a bear, earlier tonight, not be able to pick up a win, and not be able to move on, as well as we saw Blueness pick up her win in the first match. And we will see the last member of the Coalition making his entrance here tonight. I said this last week when it was Angel versus Unchained, that the boss upstairs have a twisted sense of humor. And it seems like the joke continues for the Coalition, as maybe a little bit of punishment for going 2-on-1 against Sleepy in the last #1 contenders match. Maybe a little bit of a punishment from the boss upstairs, but B.A. Tycho is going to have to go up against his own. And this could be one of those things where B.A. Tycho just gets a free win, or Greg just gets a free win. But I think these two are definitely, after that last championship match, I think B.A. Tycho wants that #1 contendership. He knows that. He says, if you can't get a job done, you better do it yourself. And he wants to be the first person to bring that Coalition the championship home to the Coalition. But of course, Greg's got that chip on the shoulder. He was so close to beating Flair that he wants that opportunity again. We could see another instance where two Coalition members are in the... We could see two Coalition members in the championship match, which could give them an extreme advantage. B.A. Tycho looks ready, so does Greg, as they're going to walk up slowly. Yeah, it looks like these two are ready to put it all on the line. Suplex from B.A. Tycho. Of course, B.A. Tycho's got to be feeling happy with Blueness making it all the way once again, but Blueness, or not all the way, but close to the way. One more step closer. There's a chance that actually, no, because there's gonna be two Coalition members. If the Bear won, there could have been a chance for having 3 out of the 4 members be a Coalition member, but the Bear unfortunately did not win his match. Yeah, Tycho sends Greg up and over the top rope. These are going to be the last people to join. The winners or losers. I thought B.A. Tycho was going to go diving. Meets Greg on the outside, pushing him into the up the ramp. Tossing him over, trying to throw him onto that concrete. Could we see a double count out? Suplex. B.A. Tycho. I mean, maybe this is punishment to Greg. I mean, B.A. Tycho was aggressively tossing his Coalition member. Could this be a little bit of punishment for losing that championship match? Oh, is that in plain sight? In plain sight from B.A. Tycho. Kick out at 1, though, by Greg. B.A. Tycho hit the swiftest in plain sight. I barely even understood what was happening. Greg has a cult following, but of course, when it comes with a little bit of... When people cheer you on, you know you're going to have your haters, and he definitely has a group of people that don't like him. The Greg is awesome, Greg sucks chants have been heard outside the facility tonight. B.A. Tycho in the corner gets that knee, but Greg gets up. Drop kick. And a belly-to-belly tossing Greg over. Greg back up and over, though. B.A. Tycho is just manhandling Greg. And a bear hug now. You can't pin him on the outside of the ring, but he can squeeze him for as long as he likes until the count of 10, I suppose. 2 count. Ref's trying to tell them to get back in the ring. There's no honor on the outside of the ring. Sending Greg into the barricade. Bicycle kick doesn't knock him down, but sends him into the barricade. Leg lariat. Greg picking up speed. 5. I know B.A. Tycho and Greg would not be opposed to a count-out victory. We've seen it done before, but... It's just a matter of fact if you think you win that way. Off the barricade head first. Yeah, Tycho pulls himself over the top rope and takes Greg down. Not quite a spear, but saying that's how you do it. You don't target the ref, you buffoon. Kick out of 2. B.A. Tycho thought he had it. Maybe he thought he taught Greg enough of a lesson, but Greg says no. Spins him around in plain sight. B.A. Tycho to put away Greg. No, kick out again. B.A. Tycho, I think... Little signs of frustration there from his own coalition member. Spins Greg around, or Greg spins B.A. Tycho around. Greg sends B.A. Tycho into the ref. Bumps him. Now standing on the back of the knees. The back of the knees. Greg in the corner for... Or B.A. Tycho in the corner with Greg with that big boot. Greg takes him down again with that arm drag and now mounts him. A flurry of blows. Greg getting his hits in. Kick out at 1. B.A. Tycho is not having it. He says, get your ass off me. Sends Greg off the ropes, misses him. He's going to look to scoop him up, I think, but didn't quite have the timing right. Leaves him to dry on the top rope. And now B.A. Tycho's turn to get the full mount. This time hammer fist from him. And now forearms just busting Greg open. B.A. Tycho wants to send Greg to where the bear is. Suplex. Liver shot. Knee strikes. Kicks and punches and chops galore. Greg was thinking of something. Decided against it. Just has B.A. Tycho against the ropes. Step up like kick. Greg going to the top rope now. What is Greg thinking? From all the way up here. Flying forearm. Kick out of 1 again. B.A. Tycho is not playing these games. B.A. Tycho does not care. Greg eyeing B.A. Tycho up. Spear, no. B.A. Tycho had it scouted with the knee. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. B.A. Tycho said you had your chance. That was his... I think he was giving him an out there. An out of this. Oh, but pushing him back with the forearms. Spins him around. Greg! Oh my god, the Gregening! The Gregening! To B.A. Tycho! Oh, Greg nearly taking it! Right from under his leader! The Gregening nearly putting B.A. Tycho away! Greg is not giving up! Back and forth, the punches! The knee strikes! Into the corner! Knees up! Power, or sort of power bomb, pulling him out of the corner. And now working over Greg's arms. Giving Greg another out, and I think Greg is going to take it this time. B.A. Tycho showing just what it means to lead the coalition. What we saw was not just a battle to get to the winner's bracket of the Fatal 4-Way, but it was a pull for power, a show for strength between the coalition leader, a show of dominance to his team, saying, hey, you could come at me for my spot, but you're gonna have to fight me for it. And B.A. Tycho picking up a big win. B.A. Tycho cements himself as the 4th man in Unchained, TheSleepyPengu, and Zarataro's Fatal 4-Way, while Greg cements Angel, Potato, and a Bear's Fatal 4-Way for the losers bracket. Who will join the losers and the winners of the idols? We'll see it next. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna play a 3-minute ad, and I'm gonna put you guys on the BRB screen as well. So, beat our beat. I'm glad I took my steroids. Remember, kids, take your steroids. Face him, please! Please face him! Jesus Christ! There we go! This is getting ridiculous! Fucking hit him! Oh my Jesus! Oh my god! Majima, you treat... yeah. $20. I shouldn't have to make a choice between hunting a monster or going to the bathroom. Watch out, I have a mini sword. Look at it. I can stab you with it.
Okay, now it's back
I don't think that's Twitch
easy,
safe.
and now it's medium size.
Hey, just because my sword is small doesn't mean it doesn't work right. It's like curved on the end.
Not the motion of the ocean, Minty.
Just because it's curved a bit and small.
Kawaii.
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 I'm back. We're gonna wait out the last minute for the ads, but I have returned. Oh, I should have brought up my water bottle. It's fine. No, it's not. I'm gonna get water bottle. I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back. Super quick. coming back. I want you to know I am gonna come back. Now that I said something, I gotta redeem water break. How dare you redeem water break when I get water? Thank you. Okay, this is the last match of the second show, and then we have 4 more matches after this. Also, chat, I want to know your opinions. For the championship match, not the ones that we're going to see later tonight, but the championship match, Fatal 4-Way, should we make it an elimination Fatal 4-Way, meaning that you have to, every person has to be pinned in the match to, for the match to end? Or should we make it a one fall to a finish, meaning that, like, they have to defend the pin and stuff? I want to know your guys' opinion. Please tell me your guys' opinion. I'll read it as the match goes. Let's go into this. Oh. All right, it is time for the main event of the evening, for the final member in the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders matches. Let me remind you what is on the line here. It is an opportunity to join the championship at Carnal Chaos in a week from now on Saturday to be part of the Fatal 4-Way championship match. One of the 3 #1 contenders to do this. The winners go into the winner's bracket of this match. The winners have a chance at 2 shots. It's an elimination Fatal 4-Way match, meaning the last 2 contenders standing, not just the winner, will be in the championship match. So if you're the runner-up, you're still in the championship match. Loser's bracket, only 1 person from the loser's bracket will move on to the championship match. So you want to get in that winner's bracket because it makes it a 1 in a 4 chance of winning to a 2 in a 4 chance, a 1.5 50% chance, and getting into this is very important because this is one of those opportunities that, like the Elimination Chamber, anything can happen. And talking about anything that can happen, Tyranno Maximum is going to start us off this match. Tyranno Maximum had a huge upset victory over TeaTheShiba a couple weeks ago. And I think that must have been what was the driving force from the boss upstairs to invite them into this match, giving them this opportunity. If they lose the match, they will not be out of the running, but if you win, it's a definite bonus. Especially with the people that you have to face in the losers bracket for sure, being MamaInu, Shmeeps, and MintyClovers. But no matter what happens, today's going to be a good day, as MintyClovers will be Tyranno Maximum's opponent. Another opportunity for MintyClovers, the former Idol Division champion. I mean, for people like Ty and Usaino and MamaInu, who have never had this championship, Lunas as well, have never had this championship, it's an opportunity to finally reach that echelon, get your names etched in the history books of MPW. But for someone like MintyClovers, TeaTheShiba, ShmeepsWorld, it is a opportunity to be elevated even higher than your peers as a multi-time champion. Look at that focus in Minty's eyes. We've seen these two go at it before, 2 high flyers. How will they handle this match? And with Ty coming off of a big win, I would say that Ty's got the momentum going into this. Looks the leg on Minty. Kick out of 2, or kick out of 1, excuse me. Off the ropes clothesline. Springboard clothesline. Ty has been in control so far in the match. The match barely started. I can't say anything too soon, but Ty coming out strong out the gate. Of course, you don't want to gas yourself too quickly, but someone like Ty, oh my god, reverse spinebuster. Someone like Ty, I don't think has a limit to the amount of speed they can gain, amount of energy they have. They seem to always just be on the ball. And whether that's a fake it till you make it style thing or actually how it is, you know, it doesn't matter. Scoops! Ty right up. Like cracking a whip. Minty tying Ty up in a submission hold. Ty quickly gets out of it. Minty didn't quite have it locked in hard enough. Drops her on the canvas. Minty's back up onto their feet. Once again, dropping them down. Same position. And going for another splash. This time, Minty gets the knees up. Fucking something happened there. Like it was like they went for a clothesline, but only got their fist. Ty's gonna meet Minty on the outside of the ring. And Ty says, maybe Ty's signaling that they're gonna wrap it up here. I would say that this would be the most devastating match for them to... Oh my god, Jesus! On the corner of the barricade, powerbomb! This would be the worst match for them to both get counted out in. But I feel like these would be the two to do it. Ty going for the splash again. Minty, back of the head, hitting that could have like pierced her skull. Backbreaker into the clothesline on the back. Minty and Ty staring each other down. 6. Minty's gonna meet Ty on the floor. Chops and kicks. Ty was ready for her. Through the middle ropes. Cross body. Minty and a shooting star press. Minty already showing off that athleticism. At what point is it talent, and at what point is it just showing off? Or is it the willingness to put it all on the line? Gets through the middle rope. Sends Ty in the corner clothesline. Hooks the leg. 2 count. Not close enough to get the win. But good to test the waters and see where Ty's at. Pulling Ty away from the ropes. What is Minty looking for? Here, eyeing a position, trying to find the entrance. Goes for a right hand, gets blocked, and Ty reacts with their own. Russian leg sweep. And Ty up top. Ooh, the clap elbow drop. I thought Ty maybe wanted to put Minty in a blender. But maybe needed that. Oh, there it goes. Ty putting Minty in a blender. I mean, Minty doesn't necessarily have the greatest track record of winning, but this would be Ty's second win over a former Idol Division champion in this month alone. Ty nearly taking it from Minty. Ty off the ropes and a drop kick to Minty. Springboard drop kick. Ty going up top again. Could this be enough? Elbow drop this time doesn't connect. Third time is not the charm for going up top. The elbows to the top of the head. Standing shooting star press again. Hooks the leg this time. Minty looking to pick up the win. 2. But I don't think enough damage has been done to Ty. Minty going up top. What is Minty looking for here? On the top rope. Drop kick a little bit too short, though. A miscalculation from Minty. And a head kick from Ty. Knocking Minty to the floor. Tyranno in that corner. Prepping themselves for the maximum impact. Ty pulls the arm further away from the ropes. 2. Kick out of 2. Ty nearly had it. Planting Minty firmly into the canvas face first. Over the top! No! Crashing and burning! Standing shooting star press. Minty is loving that. What is Minty looking for on the outside? Oh, whatever it was blocked by Ty. Sending Minty into the barricade up the ramp. Big splash. Minty blocks it. Clothesline! Nearly taking Ty's head off. And a cross arm breaker. I mean, you can't tap Ty out here. 6. And they gotta figure out how to get back into the ring. They're gonna both get counted out. 7. Ty sends Minty in first. Ty coming in at the 8, or right before the 8. Minty going up top. For a second time. Frog splash by Minty. 5-star frog splash by MintyClovers. Shoulders up. Gator roll Minty. Taking it to Ty. Gets Ty up against the ropes. You know, everyone knows where this goes. Off the rope. Clover cutter. Clover cutter. To put away Tyranno. Maximum no. Kick out of 2. And even Minty is shocked as they both get back onto their feet. Minty sends Ty to the corner. Tossing Ty across the ring. Launching him. And now working over the arm. Minty maybe looking for another clover cutter. Ty, understanding the danger, does not want that. Butterfly suplex. Ty with the clothesline, trying to pick up some speed. Minty kip up, right into the extinction bomb from Ty. Rolls Minty over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Tyranno Maximum moving to the winner's bracket. I would argue another upset victory for Tyranno Maximum, the second former Idol Division champion they beat this month. And Minty will be moving on to the loser's bracket. Tyranno Maximum with an insane comeback there. As we will see you guys next week to see who will be the #1 contenders for both Rize and FlairZero's Idol and Icon Division Championships. I was Masu Pro Wrestlington. We will see you guys next week. Stream's not done yet, though. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Good on Ty, man. Good on Ty. Only one person voted, so I'm gonna give you back your stuff. We go back to editing, set the matches to 4. We could keep it at 5 and then just set them to 4 whenever we make the show, but having it hard set just makes it easier for me. And also, we got 2 votes for elimination. That was what I was thinking. But then sometimes the non-elimination matches can be as exciting as... Like, I like elimination matches because I feel like they go faster. People don't prevent the pins as much. But I also like the... I like both. You know, I go both ways. Now I just gotta make sure I get everybody in. And then this is the last show of the night. Honestly, the losers bracket is pretty stacked. MamaInu, MintyClovers, BeepsWorld, and ShmeepsWorld. Like that match is pretty stacked. Be the pay-per-view early access. Exactly. I gotta get a Patreon or something and just only like upload the PLEs onto the Patreon or something. Be like, now you guys gotta pay for that. I don't think anyone would pay for that, to be honest. I can't imagine many. I mean, it depends on how much it is, but I can't imagine many of you are like you guys. I feel like you guys like MPW, but you're not gonna be like clamoring for MPW content, you know? Respectfully. I'm excited, but also disappointed with a lot of the stuff I'm seeing with the new WWE game. Because I do want to get the new... I want to upgrade. I've seen a lot of stuff in the new WWE game coming out, if it's not already out, that I really like, but there's so many things I'm like disappointed in, and people are saying it's really buggy and stuff, so I'm just like... But I think the upgrade with just being able to have intergender matches and then having more different moves and stuff, you know, every year, I think it'll be a good upgrade. I think it's good to upgrade every once in a while, at least. But I keep seeing stuff that, like, makes me annoyed. If you blow up as a streamer and you're a YouTuber, you could maybe charge for them. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I would ever, like... I wanted, like... I obviously want to make some money doing the stuff. Like, I mean, like, I don't... It's not that I want to, it's that I would like to. So it's like, it's not a priority for me if I don't make money on this stuff. But one of the things about this is that, like, I don't... So say I get, like, YouTube members, right? If I unlock that and people can... Basically, how you would sub on Twitch, you could do that on YouTube. Like, I want to... If people spend money, I want them to be able to have something that's worth them spending money on me, not just, like, spending money. That's why I'm, like, for Twitch specifically, I'm like, I like drawing most of my emotes. I haven't drawn all of them, but I like drawing most of my emotes because it allows me to be like, hey, you're giving me money. Here's something that, like, I made, you know, like, that you can have. And then, my only thought about, for, like, YouTube members is, like, maybe having extra videos for them that, like, the people that don't pay don't get to see. But then I also am like, I don't want to paywall people from things that they would enjoy. So it's like, I was thinking of, like, if I do members content ever on YouTube, it would probably just be early access stuff. Like, you get to watch this thing first. I don't know if I'd ever do, like, sub only streams, or members only streams ever, but you could do a donation bar on stream to get money for the new game. Maybe. Maybe. That's something we'll have to look into. And the problem with donations right now for me is like, I know some people specifically don't like bits, so I want to ask people to use bits, but I'm just like, with a lot of the stuff going on with like PayPal and like stream elements and stuff like that, like chargebacks and all this stuff that I always see, and like people, finding personal information and stuff using that, like everything, like the landscape's always changing, that I'm just like, I never know when is a good, like, what is a good thing to accept payments on, So I don't want to, like, I have a business account set up on PayPal, but I never know if it's like, if I want to do PayPal still, or how I want to go about it because of the chargeback stuff, like. And I already don't really like PayPal in general. Like, they have a random... Everybody, make sure to log into your PayPal every once in a while, because they have a thing where it's like, if you haven't used PayPal in like X amount of months, they can just take a fee from your account. Like, they just took $20 from my account because I hadn't been on it forever because I don't use it. I just had $20 in it, and they were like, well, that's ours now. So I'm like, cool. Like, the only way I know how to prevent it, apparently, it is to be seen, is that you just log in. But it's like, if you don't use your PayPal for a while, they just take your money. Switching off PayPal to Ko-Fi, but Ko-Fi doesn't give you... Ko-Fi uses PayPal. Like, Ko-Fi doesn't, unless I'm mistaken. Like, all these companies, like Stream Elements and Ko-Fi, like, you have to have something for them to put the money into. And so I'm pretty sure Ko-Fi uses PayPal, because I have a Ko-Fi, and it goes into my PayPal. But I don't know if there's a different way. You might know a different way to do it. Because that's also the hard thing, is that everything uses PayPal. But enough of this doom and gloom. Let's get into the first Fatal 4-Way of the night. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and tonight is the night we are going to figure out who is going to be joining the number one contenders, 1/3 of the number one contenders for Rize's Idol Division Championship match, or Championship and FlairZero's Championship. We are starting with the losers bracket, if you will, the Fatal 4-Way of the people that lost their preliminary matches. It is MintyClovers starting us out, which is such a crazy competitor to start this episode of MPW out. Thinking that they're in the losing bracket just goes to show some of the star power and the talent we have here. MintyClovers lost to Balloonist last week and is now here to try and finally earn themselves a shot against Rize's title. I think MintyClovers could potentially have the chance at taking Rize's title. I mean, just the size and strength alone of MintyClovers is crazy, but as we've seen, MintyClovers can be beaten. But in a multi-man match, MintyClovers could be a dangerous competitor, so if she doesn't have a target on her back, and people don't assess the threat, she could probably run amok. So the winner of this match is an elimination Fatal 4-Way match, meaning there are 4 contenders. You must pin all of the opponents to win the match. You by yourself don't have to beat it. A pinfall eliminates the opponent. You must eliminate all of your opponents in the match to be the last person standing, and then you will earn the number one contender shot, be 1/3 of the Fatal 4-Way. And then the winner's variant, the winner's bracket, the top two, the winner and the runner-up, will be put into the championship match. So they have a higher chance to make it. The Idol Division #1 contenders will be the main event tonight. That has TeaTheShiba, Usaino, Blueness, and Tyranno Maximum, which is a pretty interesting cast of characters. I feel like it has been kind of a little bit since we've had a Fatal 4-Way for our #1 contenders, and I don't even know if we've ever had a Fatal 4-Way for the championship. But someone that I would like to see finally make their way into this championship position is MamaInu. Unfortunately for MamaInu, she was unable to pick up the win against Usaino. But there's always one more shot, and as I say, like every week MamaInu shows up, is MamaInu is always the bridesmaid, never the bride when it comes to this kind of match. Or when it comes to the championships. So if MamaInu could finally pick up the win here, that would elevate them to that championship opportunity, and anything can happen in that championship Fatal 4-Way. MamaInu. The hardest part with this match is you always have to have an eye on the back of your head because you're going to go up against multiple people and everybody's gunning for you. And in an elimination match, not many people are going to have your back. Because if it's a one fall to a finish, of course people are going to try and save you, protect you from the pinfall. But in an elimination match, if you're getting pinned, they don't care. They want you out of the match. They're going to sit on top of that pin. They're going to try and keep your shoulders down. They're going to try and make you tap. And if MamaInu and TeaTheShiba can win this match they're both matches respectively, we could see a mother and daughter fight for the championship. And speaking of champions, the only former champion coming in so far is ShmeepsWorld. Of course, ShmeepsWorld will be met with MintyClovers later. Spoilers for the fourth member. You guys would know if you paid attention. ShmeepsWorld lost to TeaTheShiba to get to this point. And of course, as fate is a cruel and fickle mistress, Shmeeps is going to be meeting BeepsWorld, that faker version of Shmeeps. But of course, no matter who wins, who loses, no matter who gets a shot at the championship, everything is going to be all good, because today is going to be a good day with MintyClovers. Unfortunately for Minty, could not pick up a win against Tyranno Maximum in a very close bout. But Ty had the upset victory, I would say. I mean, Minty doesn't have the best track record with wins and losses as we've seen in Season 1, but Minty has been able to pick up big wins like the championship match. Former openweight, former Idol Division champion, like, she knows what it is to be on the top of the mountain. So, someone like Ty, who is, you know, put respect on Ty's name, longest reigning openweight champion, tied for longest reign, they never been the Idol Division champion. They've never had that championship shot. They've never been in that position. Minty's been in that position multiple times. So for someone like that to not only beat Minty, but then beat T previously a handful of weeks ago, I mean, Ty's really trying to make a name for themselves. BeepsWorld and ShmeepsWorld obviously immediately going at each other, and Minty and MamaInu. Of course, this is I don't think this is false count anywhere, actually. I was about to say that. I don't think it's false count anywhere, but it is anything goes. Any weapons are legal. Anything is allowed. Shmeeps immediately getting armbarred by Minty. You got to watch out for the submission holds. That could easily cause you to lose the match if you get tapped out. Minty immediately going for a weapon, gets the stop sign and smacks it right against BeepsWorld's face, sending Minty to the outside. MamaInu in a DDT. Of Shmeeps sends Minty to the outside, and MamaInu with a crossbody doesn't quite connect. Trying to grab each other over BeepsWorld, but Beeps is just slightly too wide. Big boot from BeepsWorld to Minty. You don't want to take your eyes off the screen or else you might miss something. As Beeps and Shmeeps continue to battle it out. Arm drag by Minty. And a Shining Wizard, I'm pretty sure. Minty goes for the cover on MamaInu. Shmeeps trying to eye. Got distracted by the pinfall, was eyeing MamaInu. Standing shooting star pressed by Minty. It's all about who can get the eliminations and who is eliminated first. If I was the rest of these, I would be targeting BeepsWorld. They have the height advantage, the strength advantage. But maybe you want to get an elimination first out of the way and then target someone like BeepsWorld. Minty had Shmeeps against the ropes but was unable to do anything with it. Oh, MamaInu with the pile driver. Catches Minty's hand. Oh, Shmeeps rolls up Minty, or MamaInu. Now Minty gets smacked with a stop sign. Spinning neckbreaker from MamaInu. Like I said, you can't even blink. Even if you're staring at the screen, you might miss something. Inverted neck breaker thing. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. Shmeeps has cleared the ring for MamaInu and herself. Minty's going to meet BeepsWorld right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table as they battle it out. Rolls Minty up. Gets a one-handed fucking powerbomb thing over her head. Big boot caught, though. And a clubbing blow to the back. MamaInu eyeing up Shmeeps. Gonna run it. Still tries to get her, but busts herself over. Oh, I thought she was gonna go for the critical roll. That would have been so well placed. Shmeeps gonna go up top. That performer in Shmeeps. Off the ropes. Arm drag. Right to MintyClovers. The teamwork. But the teamwork only lasts for so long. Shmeeps is going for a discus punch, but gets it interrupted. Needy T by Minty. Arm bar onto MamaInu. MamaInu rolls through. Now Minty gets behind MamaInu. Like I said, you gotta have an eye on the back of your head. Uppercut to the back of the head. BeepsWorld is looking for something. MamaInu and Shmeeps takes down the rest of the crew. Shmeeps going to the outside. What is Shmeeps looking for? Just some fresh air, it seems, as MamaInu and Shmeeps trying to take on BeepsWorld together. Does not work out for them. BeepsWorld scratching that metal across ShmeepsWorld's back. BP. Maybe that's just what I gotta call her. Luthez Prez by Minty. As BP's got the stop sign. Minty goozles BP, but of course BP has it countered. Right to the gut. Oh my god, natural one to Minty. Natural one. By BeepsWorld. Kick out of two. X Factor by Minty. BeepsWorld thought she had it. Minty's in trouble though. Goozles. Choke toss. Minty might be the first eliminated. 1, 2. No, kick out of 2. But that is a lot of damage. Sending MamaInu into the French Canadian commentators table. Hitting right in the corner. Another choke toss. A second one. MintyClovers getting manhandled by BP. 2. MintyClovers is the first one eliminated. ShmeepsWorld going up top with MamaInu. She tried to do this to T in their match. Superplex into the Falcon Arrow. MamaInu might be out. No, it was almost Shmeeps versus Beeps. The stop sign to the head. Right to the noggin. Beeps running DDT. Minty barely even up from the assault. Oh man, this could be BeepsWorld's moment to earn a title shot. Goes for the clothesline. MamaInu. Skywalker. Cover on BeepsWorld. 2 count. And now Shmeeps with a stop sign, a swing and a miss. Gets it on that second slap. Shmeeps going up top for MamaInu. Around the world, though! Miscalculation. She was too close. ShmeepsWorld got her up on her shoulders. No. MamaInu's back up, and it's time to stop with the stop sign, but gets caught with a one-legged drop kick. Facebuster. Busting ShmeepsWorld open. Sending MamaInu in the corners. Shmeeps going again. Going up the well, but MamaInu blocks it this time. Tries to go do something on ShmeepsWorld. Flips her around for the DDT. And a backstabber. It's Beeps and Shmeeps in the ring all alone. If one of them could eliminate the other, could be a big thing. Oh my god, the skull end! The skull end to ShmeepsWorld. She can tap! Choking the life out, no! Shmeeps barely gets the fists up. MamaInu's going back under, gets a table. I don't know if that's counted as the natural one, actually. I was gonna say, I said that was the natural one in the last match, but I don't think that's the natural one. I think that's just a flipping clothesline. A flipping clothesline. Big boot, but doesn't connect. Shmeeps connects with hers. ShmeepsWorld rolls to the outside. Standing shooting star press. MamaInu gets back up. Gets the knees up, gets standing up, got the table. MamaInu in the opposite corner, in the champion's corner. Ooh, could that be a visualization of what's to come? The choke bomb gets countered into an old tricks by MamaInu to cover ShmeepsWorld. 2. No, ShmeepsWorld kicks out. ShmeepsWorld, no, doesn't get it. MamaInu gets the slap off and turns around for ShmeepsWorld to get one. MamaInu cleaning shop right now. To the middle rope. Splash, but nobody's home. Drop kick. Gets caught by ShmeepsWorld. MamaInu. Big boot blocked. Gets the right hands, spinning big discus punch. MamaInu feeling herself. Hooks the arm, takes her down. ShmeepsWorld, though, going up top. Shmeeps gonna get in the way. She does. She stops it. Potentially saving MamaInu. Step up Hurricane Rana. Head scissor doesn't get it. Old tricks again to ShmeepsWorld. 2 to eliminate Shmeeps. No, kick it at 2. Kendo stick in the hands of ShmeepsWorld is a dangerous thing. Swing and a miss. This time connects on the second one and right across the ribs. And again, missed it. Kick to the leg. Puts ShmeepsWorld in the corner. MamaInu spending some much needed time on the outside. ShmeepsWorld. MamaInu getting into a position to potentially capitalize. ShmeepsWorld going for the superplex. ShmeepsWorld fighting. Pushing her off the top. MamaInu trying to take this opportunity. Ducks the punch. Bionic elbows. Hits it! ShmeepsWorld covers MamaInu. This might be it. Elimination of MamaInu. No! MamaInu gets eliminated. Now it's Beeps versus Shmeeps. The tale as old as time. Shmeeps going for something. This could be ShmeepsWorld's first championship opportunity. Hooks the leg. Is it enough to put away ShmeepsWorld? It is! ShmeepsWorld looking for another Idol Division championship. ShmeepsWorld takes the only position for the losers bracket as we'll move on to the Icon Division losers bracket. Oh, MamaInu fought so hard, bro. MamaInu fought so hard. Oh, that's so sad, dude. I wanted MamaInu to win so bad, honestly. Dude, one of these days, man, MamaInu's in that spot like Rize was, like Minty was, where it's like just one big win and it would be like the biggest pop ever. I honestly would have maybe preferred BeepsWorld too, because BeepsWorld getting a shot at the title would have been kind of an interesting, like, thing, but Shmeeps getting a shot is kind of cool. Okay, let's get into it. Ho. Alright, it's time to see which of the losing icons will get that one shot that ShmeepsWorld got for the Idol division. Starting us off big like we did with BeepsWorld in the last match. We are starting off with someone that is going to be a threat. And I think if they aren't taken seriously, it could potentially lead to you getting eliminated. Because this guy is unquestionably, undoubtedly, unstoppably, unstupidably a member of the coalition and is a bear. A member of the coalition. Not only is he just a dangerous creature, an animal, if you will, but we're looking at a bear from the aspect of this is a guy that didn't win or didn't make it all the way in the #1 contenders match last week, or not last week, but last time. Unlike all of their other coalition members, like, they don't want to be seen as the weak link. So I think a bear is going to be coming in fully focused and fully trying to get these eliminations and trying to win this match. So not only are they a dangerous creature, but they want the win. This guy wants the win, and he has one shot at it. Not saying that everybody else doesn't want the win, but when you see a bear possessed with a motivation, you know, nobody wants to look as... The team is only as strong as their weakest link, and nobody wants to be that weak link. And bringing home the first ever Coalition Championship would be massive for a bear. And the second person... So a bear lost to Zara Taro to get to this point. And our second one to join us is Gaelic Angel, former Openweight champion, Icon Division champion, looking to get their second championship... Second Icon Division Championship in the Season 2. Angel is looking for that championship. I mean, a lot of people are hungry for this championship. Angel lost to his tag team partner, Unchained, in their first match. Or in the first match of the preliminaries. I would say, man, I'm not a betting man, but out of everybody that has made it to the losers bracket, I feel like Angel could be the one to pull it out. He's the one that I feel like is easily someone that deals with pressure very well. And a multi-man match is just something that I don't think phases Angel. But we'll have to see. Of course, Angel has a little bit of a... I mean, I've heard some rumors in the back, you know. I'm not a tabloid, I shouldn't be talking, but he has a little bit of a grudge against one of the people in the back that is in this match, and that is Greg, actually, not a Potato. But Potato, he had a very, very strong match against TheSleepyPengu, but just couldn't pick it up, just couldn't hit it. And it's that same thing that I talk about, where it's like if you're in the waters, you're in MPW, this is the deep end, this isn't the kiddie pool, and if you can't swim, you're gonna drown. and Potato has to get that. He has to get that killer instinct. He's the stone dog of MPW, but Potato has to become a shark if he wants to win this championship. He's missing that killer instinct that would just drive him past the point of where he's stuck at. And the final member is that guy I was talking about, that Angel has a little bit of a beef with Angel. I would say that there's the half side of the coalition, or of the Greg Nation. You know how I said last week that Greg Nation has that's a cult following, but of course there's always going to be people that don't like you, and I think that's someone Angel. I mean, they've had Angel almost I think almost lost the championship to Greg, or almost lost the championship opportunity to Greg. Like, they've had matches together, and I think ever since that, it's sort of been this animosity between the two. Of course, that is purely speculation and gossip, so you didn't hear it from me. Greg is a dark horse, and part of me would think that the Coalition loves to work together in these kind of matches, but for me, like, the Bear is like, he's got to prove himself to the Coalition, and then now Greg just had his ass beat last week by BA Tycho for losing that championship match, so Greg wants to redeem himself. Greg wants to be able to be like, I went from loser's bracket and won the championship, you know? So I could definitely see the Coalition working together if two members made it to the championship match. That could be a very dangerous situation for FlairZero. The match starts. And right out the gate, Angel going for the cover on Greg. Like I said, the animosity between those two is palpable. Off the rope from a Bear. Big boot in the corner. And a Bear is targeting Potato. I don't know if a Potato is part of a Bear's diet. Suplex, Fisherman Suplex. I don't know if a Potato is part of a Bear's diet, but he's definitely going to try and eat him either way. Angel takes him down. Like I said, I don't know if the Coalition would work together, and here we have my answer. I think both these two are trying to prove themselves to the Coalition, the NBA Tycho. We are led to believe that the Coalition are all good and safe, but they might be busting at the seams. Knee strike. German suplex into the corner head first. Greg rolling up Angel for the first elimination. Doesn't get it. Angel to Potato. God's last gift already. Angel is in complete gamer mode right now. He is focused. God's last gift to Potato, nearly getting the first elimination. And now Greg trying to get the Bear up on top of his shoulders, but the Angel said, hell no, you're going to get on my shoulders. Greg gets out of it, and now getting a little bit of a combination here. Knee strike. Potato trying to run through Greg, misses it. Those miscalculations are going to cost you as Greg now targets the Bear. Greg takes down Potato. Palm strikes raining like cats and dogs. Double axe handle doesn't take him down. Off the ropes, clothesline. You cannot look away or blink. Overhand punches, right hands into that big boot, but missed it. Atomic drop from Potato. And then running through Angel. Maybe looking at that killer instinct I was talking about. Spear by Greg, though! From out of nowhere, he calculated that one properly. Made sure the ref was far away, nearly eliminating Potato. Fisherman suplex. Again from Angel. Ooh, but the sledgehammer to the gut. Big boot, bicycle kick. Missed by Greg, and another strike to the gut. Got him in a sleeper hold. Now the Bear could fade. Greg and the Bear may be best friends, but they are willing to put anything on their line, even their friendship, to get this championship opportunity. Angel on the outside. What is he looking for? A powerbomb reversal by Potato to the side of the French Canadian commentator's table, and now the bear is mauling! The bear is mauling Greg! I don't even think the bear sees Greg as his friend anymore. Just a victim. Standing Spanish fly by Angel on the outside. And a hockey stick. Oh, Canada. To Greg. Kick out of 2. Greg is looking in deep shit. Angel doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Bear hug! Reversal by Greg. Angel trying to grab Greg again for the fall from grace. Doesn't quite get him on his shoulders, though. Greg! The Gregening! The Gregening to a bear! Fall! From grace! No, Potato! Gets those elbows again! And now Greg turning Angel around, forearms galore, rocking him back. Potato and Greg working together, a double punch to the face. Double stiff one. And Angel nearly gets eliminated. A little bit of a bear hug. Potato might be fading. It doesn't look like it counts as a tap out, but Potato looked like he was fading. The bear let go. I don't know if Potato's conscious right now. Oh, there he goes. He's stirring. He might have went unconscious, but Potato plunged to a bear. The first elimination. 2. No. Angel off the ropes. Drop kick. Angel flipping over Potato. Goes for the cover as well. 2. 3. No! Potato is eliminated first. It's a 2-on-1 coalition. But the bear still wants this bicycle kick. The bear diving head first. Now Greg and the bear battling it out. Greg, spear! Spear to a bear. 1, 2, 3. It's Greg and it's Angel. Angel's got him up. Fall from grace. No. Greg had it scouted again. Knees and kicks and punches and elbows. Knee strike. Angel's in trouble. Angel's back up. Greg with the right hand overhead chop. Spinning back fist in the corner. Angel fighting back out of there. Ducks him under, pings him back down. Gonna grab that hockey stick. Smacking it over Greg. Over his ribs. Greg's back up. Spear! Greg just might have earned himself a title opportunity again. 2 times in a row. Greg has earned himself a title opportunity. The Greg Nation on their feet. Can he do it again with a second chance? And will B.A. Tycho be one of the 2 men to join him in the Fatal 4-Way match we will see in the next match? Oh man, dude. That was so close. Angel couldn't hit the fall from grace. Everyone had it scouted, and anytime he tried to do it, he kept getting it knocked out of his hands, dude. Oh my god. That was crazy. Could Greg win the championship? He was so close last time. And it's so fitting that it's so fitting that I set up the like, oh yeah, Greg and Angel don't like each other, and then immediately it's Greg versus Angel. Angel didn't bleed, so he wasn't at full power. Exactly. Yeah, that was a rare match where Angel doesn't bleed. I guess nobody hit him in the head very much. All right, this is the semi-main event of the night. Who will be joining Greg and Flair in the championship match? It could be a coalition 2v2 potentially. Greg and B.A. Tycho could go back to working for that championship, or it could be that same thing of Greg or B.A. Tycho saying, like, if I need a job done, I better do it myself. But if Flair is I know Flair's watching these matches closely. He's got to hope that someone takes out B.A. Tycho, because this match is special. Unlike the loser's bracket, the winner's bracket is the winner and the runner-up get put in the championship match. Of course, everybody wants to win a match. It increases your stock in MPW, but you could take that second place and you'd still be in the championship match. It is B.A. Tycho starting us off. He says he speaks for the chat and he hears you, the leader of the coalition of humans against treachery. B.A. Tycho beat Greg to get here. Manhandled the person that won the loser's bracket. So can B.A. Tycho win the winner's bracket? And the winner of the first match in the preliminaries, UnchainedAwesome, this doofus. He had a pretty impressive match. Look, I don't like this guy as much as the next guy, but look, Unchained, he did a good job in that match against Angel. It was impressive. Look, game respects game. I don't like this guy, but he popped off. He hit the Chainmaker. He hit the Flying Sheepdog Headbutt. He threw everything out in his arsenal and just was in control most of that match. He was able to take on his partner. Can he pick up the win here or get in the second the second place and potentially become the first ever 3-time Icon Division champion? Of course, someone that has history with B.A. Tycho, with Unchained, it is TheSleepyPengu. And someone that has history with being screwed. I feel like Sleepy might target B.A. Tycho for screwing him out of the #1 contendership for the last premium live event. And I know Sleepy wants to get his hands on Greg in that championship fatal 4-way. We could see some short-term alliances in this match. We could see some straight-up shenanigans with targeting people, but I know TheSleepyPengu is looking to win no matter what, and Sleepy is one of the more dangerous competitors in this match, not just for his athleticism, for his skill, but he is a submission specialist, and that's something that not many people look at. But Sleepy can knock his opponent out or make them tap. And a submission, we've seen in past that, in especially multi-man matches, it can be an easy elimination. Or it can immobilize their opponents, but like I say, I'm not a betting man, but arguably, I think the favorite to win this match, one of the most dangerous people that they got to keep an eye out for, is the former, or I haven't looked at the numbers, but one of the longest reigning Icon Division champions, if not the longest reigning Icon Division champion of all time, Zarataro. Zarataro has proven that he can, time and time again, that he can get to this point. He's just got to be able to outlast 2 other contenders. That's all you have to do in this match, is just outlast 2 people. We'll see if anybody, like, I could definitely see Unchained. Unchained's kind of like a coward like this, where I could see Unchained just chilling on the outside of the ring until 2 people get eliminated, you know? Oh, look at that. Look at Sleepy mean mugging B.A. Tycho. B.A. Tycho doesn't even look phased, but Sleepy is mean mugging B.A. Tycho. We know the animosity between them. Animosity is the word of the day, apparently, but we know that Sleepy, I mean, I feel like not much pisses off Sleepy, but getting screwed out of a title shot definitely is going to piss him off. Sleepy, Zarataro, UnchainedAwesome. The match starts and immediately Sleepy goes for BA Tycho. Straight out of the gate. DDT. Zarataro going after Chain, gets the horns though. You're going to go after the Chain, you're going to get the horns. I thought maybe trying to send out Zarataro to the outside of the ring. Zarataro reverses it. Sleepy gets behind, back body drop, but reverse back body drop. That was really cool. Sleepy trying to send BA Tycho into the corner, doesn't quite get it. Sleepy and Unchained have history together. Unchained attempted to end Sleepy's career, fearing that he wasn't the same Sleepy he used to be, thought that he was washed up, that he wasn't good enough to be the champion, and thought that Sleepy was could get himself hurt if he continued fighting in MPW. So instead of risking his life potentially, Chain wanted to end his career prematurely. And Unchained is looking like he's feeling that way still as he cannonballs to the outside. All 4 competitors making it to the outside. Of course, you can't win on the outside or eliminate your opponents on the outside, but you can do a lot of damage. BA Tycho going back into the ring, following Zarataro, picking him up for a fisherman's suplex. And Sleepy sees BA Tycho, immediately goes straight for him. Unchained's going to try and hit the Zarataro on the ground, but Zarataro has it scouted. Double stomp on the floor. BA Tycho takes down Sleepy. Zarataro tries to get BA Tycho, but can't knock him down with the clothesline. He's a little bit too buff. Backbreaker by Sleepy. As an unbiased commentator, I want Sleepy to get his revenge on BA Tycho here, so this is satisfying to watch. Sleepy maybe looking for a weapon, maybe looking to join the party on the outside, going after Unchained, grabbing Unchained's ankle, takes him down. I was thinking maybe for an ankle lock, but no. BA Tycho getting back onto his feet. Zarataro and Sleepy, neither of them collide. Leaping DDT onto the floor. Kip up from Chain, sending him into the barricade. BA Tycho going to get Sleepy into the ring. And Zarataro's going to send BA Tycho. Said, you guys finish your squabble in there. We're going to fight on the outside. Busts BA Tycho open. The first mask of Crimson is going to be worn by someone wearing a mask. Don't ask me how I know he's bleeding. Sleepy with the Sleepy hold. Like I said, the Sleepy hold locked in. Could be enough to put BA Tycho out. BA Tycho overpowering Sleepy, though, taking him over his shoulders. And now getting him in that butterfly DDT is all I can imagine as that butterfly DDT as the camera changed. 2 count. Sleepy gets the shoulder up. BA Tycho spins Sleepy around. No! Sleepy's got it scouted. No in plain sight. Zarataro, though, dropkick misses. Grabbing his arm, gonna bring him to the corner. Maybe going for a tightrope walk. Arm drag, tossing. Unchained, Zarataro. DDT, snapping him. Snapping BA Tycho onto the canvas. Chain going to the outside, maybe looking for a weapon. Got the sledgehammer. Taking it to Sleepy. Another DDT from Zarataro. Zarataro going up top. Could we see it? Ham, thank you! Man, no! Didn't connect with BA Tycho. Takes him down. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Sleepy and Unchained fighting it, battling it out on the outside right by the French Canadian commentators table. BA Tycho was looking for something with that boot to the gut, but Zarataro had it scouted. Zarataro! Kaiju! Killer to BA Tycho! Hooks the leg. The first elimination could be BA Tycho. Kick out of 2. Sending him into the commentator's corner. is Sleepy as he takes Chain down. Zarataro thinking that's all he can do for BA Tycho right now. Gonna go look at someone else. Sharing some words with Sleepy, maybe telling him, you go finish BA Tycho. Sleepy's saying, come on, you wanna start this? A war of words exchanged between Sleepy and Zarataro, tossing him. Super kick by Chain from out of nowhere, coming out from the grave, sending BA Tycho to the barricade. Clothesline by Zarataro. Zarataro getting sent into Sleepy, bumps him, sending Zarataro into the ring. BA Tycho gets behind Chain, tossing him right in front of the French Canadian commentation table. And the Sleepy hold is now locked in on Zarataro. Second Sleepy hold of the night. Can it last a little bit longer? Zarataro barely pushing those legs off. Chain hiding on the outside for a little bit, waiting for his opportunity. Gets BA Tycho caught, but interrupted by Sleepy. Zarataro sends Sleepy off the ropes. Basement dropkick doesn't connect. Sleepy was looking for maybe the go to Sleepy, was looking for that hook. Step up, head scissor. Sleepy, again, he was going for it, but didn't connect it. X Factor. Goes for the pinfall on Sleepy. BA Tycho enjoying his time on the outside. Sleepy has been trying to hit that go to Sleepy, but just hasn't been able to do it. Off the rope. Unchained tossing a table at BA Tycho. Sleepy's in trouble. Zarataro, kick to the gut. Kaiju, killer, connects. The second was super kicked by Unchained on the outside. 1, 2, Sleepy kicks out at 2. The first elimination will be a big one. Powerbomb position to Unchained on the outside. Into the barricade. Shoulder blade first. Zarataro going to the middle rope. Kicks Sleepy away. Jumps. Just kicked him a little too far, I guess. Pulls him in for the knee. Sending Chain into the ring is BA Tycho. BA Tycho to Sleepy. DDT! I think Sleepy just might be out of it. 2! Kick out of 2! Drop kick. Chain is now bleeding. Unchained rolls up Zarataro. Sleepy rolls up BA Tycho. Double pinfall. 1, 2. No, BA Tycho. That maybe would have been a 3 count. If Chain didn't roll him up first. Belly to belly. Picks up Chain. Carrying him around the ring like a baby. Chain says, hey, let me go. Put me down, buddy. Spins. BA Tycho round. Chainmaker! To put away BA Tycho. But Zarataro broke it up. Zarataro not wanting... Maybe wanting that buffer. I don't know, but Zarataro broke it up. Saved BA Tycho. What could that mean? Is it a superhero alliance? Or a mistake? As BA Tycho is eyeing Zarataro. Uranagi. I think that might have been the biggest mistake of Zarataro's career. Yes, it is. I don't know what they had going for him, but Sleepy's got BA Tycho up. No. Gets the elbows. Unchained, like I said, he's hiding on the outside, waiting for that second pinfall. Or look at, maybe he thinks he has an opportunity off the ropes. Forearm. One more pinfall, one more elimination, and the 2 left will be making it to the championship match. BA Tycho in plain sight to Sleepy. 2, 3, and Chain and BA Tycho are gonna be in the championship match with Greg and Flair super kick. Unchained wants to make sure that BA Tycho knows that it's going to be him winning the championship. Boots to the face. 1, 2, 3, and Unchained picks up the win. Not only is he a #1 contender, but he is the winner of the match. It looks like hiding and cowering away was a good strategy for UnchainedAwesome, as he will join Greg, BA Tycho, and Flair in the Icon Division Fatal 4-Way Championship match. Could we see a 3-time Icon Division champion, or will the Coalition work together? We will see as we move on to the main event of the night. Who is going to join the Idols in the championship match? The day every time. Dude, I wanted Sleepy to win or be in it so bad. I wanted Sleepy to be in it so bad. But that last in plain sight, I was like, no, he's not kicking out of that. Though I love that Zarataro breaks up the pin. Only pin that was broken up in that entire match immediately gets pinned. I love that. That's just storytelling right there. Now, this match is really... This is why I made it the main event, because I'm like, I want every single person in this match to be able to go to the championship match. But of course, that's not how this works. So, I'm very excited to see who gets to go. And now let's get into it. No time waiting. Oh my lord, my voice is barely holding on after that match. It is time for the Idol Division winners bracket. Blueness starting us off for the Idols. Blueness beat ShmeepsWorld to get to this point. Had a big uphill battle, but was able to pick up the win evidently. And with BA Tycho moving to the finals, you know Blueness is going to do whatever she can to make it to the finals. BA Tycho's good little soldier. I feel like for Blueness, the only way that Blueness could be happier, like the only way getting a championship would be better for Blueness is if they were champion alongside BA Tycho and the Coalition. Like that, I think that is Blueness's dream, is to be Idol Division champion while BA Tycho is Icon Division champion. So she's gonna do whatever it takes. And speaking of whatever it takes, it's the overdog TeaTheShiba. T beat Shmeeps to get to this point, and T wants that championship back. The last known Idol Division champion since Rize was TeaTheShiba. She wants that championship. She wants that rematch against Rize and wants to reclaim that title. In the history books, it will look so funny if T wins, because it will be like TeaTheShiba, Rize, then TeaTheShiba, and it's like, oh wow, they're just trading championships. No, in between that title reign was 200 days, over 200 days, nearly 300 at this point. Speaking of wanting championships, coming off of a massive championship title retention, it is none other than MPW's own Bunny Bean Usino, the open weight champion who retained the championship against Glitchy last week. Picked up the win against MamaInu in the 2 weeks ago. Last week, defended the openweight championship. There is no rest for the wicked here in Masu Pro Wrestling. The eyes of Usino, cold and collected. They want this championship. They want to be the first ever dual champion. the first ever Icon Division champion, or the Idol Division champion and Openweight champion at the same time. I mean, that will just give you extra work to do. You'll have to defend the championship so many times. You will, to be the Openweight champion and the Icon Division champion, or the Idol Division champion, you have to be a fighting champion, because you have to defend the Openweight championship 2 times as many times as the Idol Division championship, and then you have to defend the Idol Division championship on top of that, also on the same days. But if you can do that, that's like history. Usano could go from someone that couldn't get a championship to save their life to being someone defending 2 championships. And that isn't even the last member of this match. We still have probably the underdog of this match, the dark horse. If you bet on Tyranno Maximum, it is a very, very dangerous bet, but Tyranno has beat MintyClovers to get to this point, beat TeaTheShiba a handful of weeks ago, and is now here. Ty doesn't have to win the match, they just have to survive and be the second to last person. But I think Ty could shock the world here and pick up one of the biggest wins in their career. Ty has, I think, been in 1 Idol Division match, maybe 2, in their career. I know they were in the first Elimination Chamber, and that might be it. If Ty can survive or even win this match, it would mean so much for their career. They'll tied for the longest reigning Openweight champion of all time, looking for that Idol Division championship that has eluded them for so long. Maybe people have just been counting out Tyranno this entire time, underestimating them until they had the perfect time to strike. Lunas, T, Usino, and Tyranno Maximum. 4 incredible talents going at it in this elimination match. Lunas slamming Usino. I mean, Usino and Lunas have a little bit of a history. They knew each other outside of MPW for a bit. I think Usino might have been Lunas' first match. I'm not quite sure. Super kick to the back of the head by TeaTheShiba. Jesus. Talk about any means necessary. Northern Lights suplex by Usino. And Ty with the right hands. Step up head scissor. Usino takes T down, goes for something, but Ty doesn't connect. Covers T. I would say Usino might have the right strategy. I think targeting T might be the best option, though Lunas did pick up the number 1 contendership last time, so maybe you want to take out Lunas. But T is like, I feel like T really does well in these multi-person matches. She does well in all of her matches. Discus clothesline. Kip up. Usano's back onto their feet before T is. Bounces off the rope for a sliding drop kick, and as Blueness beats Ty off the apron down to the floor in front of the French Canadian commentator's table, leaping double stomp. And Usano's going to try and wear down T. Usano is taking out everybody. We'll see how much that works out for them as the match progresses, but if you can just manhandle everybody, I mean, might as well. Ducks under. Ducks around for a German. Float over German. As Ty's got Blueness against the barricade. Discus big boot from T to Usano. Suplex on the floor. Goes for the cover on Usano. 2 count. And a Northern Light suplex from Blueness. Sends Usano into the corner. What is T thinking this early into the match? Ooh, whatever it was gets stopped by Usano. Hooks it for a suplex. Blueness grabbing the bunny by the ears. T rolling cartwheel. Ooh, the unprotected knee. But T gets her own from Ty. Blueness was trying something, but didn't quite get all of it. Interrupted something. Bumps him. Blueness Saito suplex. Northern Light suplex. Suplexes galore, apparently. Clothesline missed by Ty. Blueness is up top. To Usano, Saito suplex by T. And a blue moon to Usano. Caught it, though. Clothesline. I don't think we've seen people counter the blue moon as effectively as Usano just did. Blueness immediately rolling out of the ring like, I don't want any of that. I'm getting out of there. Doesn't want to risk their chances. Doesn't connect with Usano. Drop kick, though. That one connects. Suplex. And a back body drop onto the concrete from Blueness. Super kick to Usano. Ty gonna try and get Blueness back in the ring. Sends her into the stairs. As Team Usano go out of Blueness, taking this opportunity, sees Ty alone in the ring. Immediately, like a shark with blood in the water. Diving on it. Trying to take out Ty immediately. 2 count. Somewhat of a near fall for Blueness. T and Usano just fighting it out in front of the French Canadian commentator's table. Booty popping moonsault from T. As the double stomps connect. Blueness gonna go back up. Oh no, not gonna go back up top. Was looking for something in the corner. But decided against it as Ty was running towards them, expertly scouted by Blueness. Basement drop kick to Ty. Now going up top. Elbow drop from the heavens. In the center of the ring, hooks the leg to Ty Rano for the first elimination, too. Kick out of 2. Ty's got to be careful. Ty's got to be careful with Blueness having their sights on him. A second elbow drop. Nobody's home this time. Smack in the back of the head. Ooh, sledgehammer to TeaTheShiba. The weapons are coming out now. Northern Lights suplex from Ty. Ty going up top now. Blueness is in trouble because Ty's going to put her through a blender. Connects for the first elimination. It could be Blueness. Kick out of 2. I don't think enough damage has been done to Blueness. Busts open. Usano on the outside spins them around onto the French Canadian commentator's table. Blueness going to the championship corner. To the challenger corner. Goes for a splash. Catches Ty's feet coming up. Reversal. What is Blueness thinking? Thinking about something, but ducks under Ty's shoulder tackle. Now biting on Ty's face through the mask. Maybe that's why biting's not usually allowed in MPW, but I guess the ref can't see your mouth and can't confirm. Oh, rolls through. Catches Blueness, but Blueness catches for a power slam on Tyranno. Kick out of 2. Ty is in deep trouble though if they can't get out of here. Ty, extinction! Bomb to Blueness! That actually might be enough. 2. Oh, kick out of 2. Unfortunately, the camera swap. Done. Get off the button. If you're just tuning in now, we are looking for the last 2 members of the #1 contenders fatal 4-way match, or we're in the fatal 4-way match for the #1 contenders. The top 2 surviving members will join ShmeepsWorld in the championship match for the Idol Division Championship. T with the sledgehammer. T, pedigree to Usaino. First elimination. Ty and Blueness evacuate the ring as T goes for the cover on Usaino. Kick out. The openweight champion not allowing it. Ty gets Blueness up on their shoulders. Rolling, or Death Valley Driver, I think Death Valley Driver. I don't know. I don't know what the Death Valley Driver is. I'm just going to assume that's it. T getting Usaino in the corner. Again, this is the second time that T tried to get Usaino up here. What is T thinking? Oh my god, I know. Avalanche. Pedigree! T is looking for the first elimination. 1, 2, 3. Usaino has been eliminated. That means 1 more elimination. And we will know the other 2 #1 contenders. T rolling through. Knee strike, but not enough space, it looks like. Electric chair drop. Blueness, whatever it is, fighting out of it. Poison Rana! Blueness, Hurricane Rana. They gotta watch Blueness. She will take any opportunity that she can to win this match. Oh, reversal by T. Alabama slam! Bouncing off the apron, or bouncing off the barricade. They can't win on the outside. They have to pin inside the ring. Ty picking T up. T reversal. Usaino doing the walk of shame. Trying to get around these guys. Usaino wants to leave. Fisherman Buster. Usaino said, I'll go the other way. Sure, guys, if you're not going to move. Blueness getting a little bit cocky for the Usaino's really, guys, can we let Usaino leave, please? Usaino's really just trying to leave. DDT on the floor. Blueness fighting demons. Ty with the clothesline doesn't connect. Usaino finally. Okay, Usaino got around. Oh, thank God. Usaino needs to go see medical professionals. They're bleeding. Scoop slam. Blueness going into the ring to grab the sledgehammer. Someone meet them in there, please, because I'm afraid the idols don't like it when they don't have... They like being on the outside, okay? They won't go back in. Ty going around, maybe into the ring would be cool. Gonna meet Blueness on the outside. Shoulder tackle. Remember, you can only pin or submit your opponent on the inside of the ring. Ty? And Ty knows that, sending Blueness into the ring. Ty knows that very well. Leaping DDT. T's going to come in with that sledgehammer. Blueness not even paying attention, right to the tailbone. Blueness back up. Doesn't connect. T, though. To Blueness. Pedigree. Ty with the sledgehammer, trying to make sure that Blueness stays down. 1, 2, 3. TeaTheShiba and Tyranno Maximum will be in the championship match. Ty extinction bomb. 2. Kick it at 2. No matter what, Ty and T have secured their spot in the championship match. But of course, just taking second place isn't enough for some people. Super kick from T. Ty and T want that win. Sledgehammer to the ankles. T thinks that's enough for Ty. 1, 2, kick out of 2. T and Ty are going to join Shmeeps and Rize in the championship match. Booty poppin', moonsault. T eyeing. Ty, ripcord knee. Ty's trying to figure out what to do. How to get out of this. Oh my fucking god. Sledgehammer straight to the nose. Super kick. Reverses. DDT. It's not worth it if you injure yourself in this match. You've already earned the title shot. Ty taking him down with the forearm. Stomp to the back of the head. T. Dragon screw leg whip. Booty poppin'. Moonsault. Ty's back up. Discus big boot. Ducks it though. Ty slides at the last second. Northern Lights suplex. Booty poppin' moonsault of Ty's. Ty going to the opposite corner. Everyone knows what this is. Ty's looking for it. Maximum impact to the back of the head. Tyranno taking the win. No, kick out of 2. Right now, this is just for honor. This is for brownie points. This is for stock. Ty in the T in the corner. Ty drop kick. That was for the sledgehammer shot. Ty picking up. Speaking of the sledgehammer, Ty's picking it back up, driving it into the back, but missing. Right into the gut. Ty might feel that it's the opportunity. Super kick. Hooks both arms. German. Ty is going up top to put T through a blender. 1, 2, 3, and Tyranno Maximum. The dark horse, the underdog, secures the spot, but also wins the match. I don't think anyone thought they would make it this far, let alone win the match, but Ty and T are joining Rize and Shmeeps for the Idol Division Championship at Carnal Chaos on Saturday. I hope that's the PLE. If not, we're moving them around. Thank you guys so much for watching Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm Masu Pro Wrestling today. We'll see you guys on Saturday. Let's go, man. How's it going? Shmeeps will be a little less pink when I'm done with her brother. the Tyromaniacs will run wild. How's it going, Ty? How's it going, Flair? Oh, how's it going, Glitchy? Thank you for the raid, Ty. I appreciate anyone stopping by and watching that. That was the main event of the night, so that was like the last match you guys showed up at. So it was the perfect one, and holy crap, it went crazy. I gotta make sure to write down that you won that match and that T is also in the next match, because I'm gonna come back 2 weeks from now to do Carnal Chaos. I'm gonna have no idea what the fuck is going on. Versus Tyranno. This T. So, oh, it sucks that Usaino doesn't get in, but I kind of like it because now Usaino can have the Openweight Championship match and we don't have to have double duty. Usaino can have their championship match, then we have Flair, Greg, Unchained, and BA Tycho for the Icon division, and then the Idol division, we have Rize, Shmeeps, Tyranno, and T for the championships. So, I am doing alright. If you guys don't know Ty, please go check them out. They're actually making me a model. I won a giveaway, which I am so happy I won, honestly. I have to say that the only reason I did win was because Shmeeps reminded me. What the fuck? Twitch, please. / shout out fucking Tyranno Maximum. There we go. It's really funny because Shmeeps texted me. They're like, hey, just to make this fair, you know, between you and I, Ty's doing their giveaway right now. I was like, oh, fuck, they are? I did not fucking know. But then they told me, the funny thing, though, is they're like, oh, type in, like, exclamation mark whatever, right? But they told me the wrong command. So I was like, you tried to trick me. It's like, no, I seriously just got it wrong. I was scrolling chat. I'm like, I'm making sure that this is right. Because if I put this in and it's not right, I'm going to be pissed. And then, yeah, luckily, Ty took the $400 bribe. I could have just commissioned Ty to make a model for me, but I bribed them instead to let me win the second giveaway. So, you know, shout out to Ty for that one. Dude, I'm actually so happy because literally when Ty showed me the retro model, I was like, that is sick. And then Ty's like, I think I'm going to do a giveaway for it. I'm like, you have to tell me. You have to tell me when you're doing it. Because I want it. I want to win. And then Rize did an admirable thing and gave their retro model away to someone else. And I said, I ain't fucking doing that. I said, I ain't fucking doing that. Just mine. I want it. Okay. I'm trying to see if you guys would, I'd love for you guys to stick around for the raid, because I'm looking to raid out to someone. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody online that I haven't raided in a while. I think I'm gonna raid Emma Tao. They're doing the Donathon day 46. So go say hi to Emma. They're playing Repo, which is like the new funny game going around. So I'd love it if you guys would stick around. Just say hello. You know, you don't have to stick around the whole stream if you don't want to. I know it's getting late. It's getting late for me. I need to pee so fucking bad. But thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you guys tomorrow for probably Soul Hackers. We'll try to get a lot of Soul Hackers done this week. We're going to do a lot of side quests probably next stream, if I'm being honest. So if that's not your thing, or if you just want a more chill stream, then stop by then. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for the raid again, Ty, and hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, folks. Bye. Matane. Bye-bye.